exciting episode of Video Game Bang. Your weekly source for all things video game. Featuring your fearless hosts, Cory Vincent.
I'm pretty much Microsoft and Marvel. The cans are on. It's when ish gets real. People get shot during the day?
And Aaron Carter.
Buy the armor, I equip it, and it's like pink thong. The guy that delivers vending machine items at my job. He can play it right.
Fill up your Mountain Dew and grab your Doritos. It's time for Video Game Bang.
The holidays are definitely real, everybody. This is Sir Aaron Carter, and you listen to the Video Game Bang Holiday Edition, everybody. We are here live at Oblivion Comics and Coffee on this beautiful Saturday night. I was going to say morning, but it's definitely not the morning. And we've got a whole bunch of people in store for you because we're going to be reviewing our choices. Okay, so this is what happened. We went into a lab and we put all the games from 2017 in a giant machine called the Picker Accelerator. And the Picker Accelerator was given to select members of the press, the VGB crew, and also select members of the parliament in England. And they chose...
Only George Clinton.
They chose their choices for the best games of 2017. And then, of course, the machine did its business by calculating everything and putting everything all in one big kind of bundle and spitting it out to us so we can bring it to you today. And who is we? Cory Vincent's here, everybody.
Hey, what's up, pizzas?
Oh
I'm Cory Vincent, and this is my podcast. I created it in a log cabin.
Really?
It was just me and Aaron. Aaron and I were just
insanity.
Two men living together.
So let's preference this beforehand, too. That cough right there is indicative of the inebriation that somebody's on.
Man, my mouth is so dry right now.
You've got cotton mouth, huh?
Do you think aliens exist?
Aliens definitely do not.
I really miss my mom.
That's horrible. Sooner or later, we'll have somebody else in here. Hopefully, we can get... the vegetable that is David Webb in here as well.
Well, so anyways, guys, what we're doing this year is, as always, counting down the top 20 video games of 2017 as voted by the people. I tabulated them this year. So
I've already run over that.
That I tabulated them?
No, I ran over the real way we've tabulated everything.
Oh, okay.
So we'll start. Should we start now or should we hold off?
What would we hold off for?
Because I need to debut my gold chain.
That's I almost said that's so Raven.
That's terrible.
That's so Aaron.
That's better actually. Now I can hear it better.
Yeah.
Now let's go right into it. All right. Let's start because sooner or later we're gonna have some people rolling in here, so they might as well just come in here. At number 20, everybody. Oh no, I'm sorry.
Wait, is he joining or is he helping? Okay, he's helping right now?
Yeah, so there's people, if you can hear in the background, we got a lot of people going around enjoying the festivities here at Oblivion Comics and Coffee. I forgot to introduce the most important people of this whole thing. The chat room is here, everybody.
Chat,
and they're already popping off big time.
Are they popping off?
Yeah, it's going on up in chat. 316's in there, Punch the Bird. Of course, our very own Ivy Doomkitty, who's
she's in the chat?
Live.
She's also right over there. I can see her.
They're playing Social Sabotage over there.
Now, don't tell her I said this, but you know how they say never live with your heroes or let them live with you?
Just meet them.
Just meet them.
Yeah.
Don't meet your heroes.
Don't meet them.
Don't meet your heroes. Otherwise, your Christmas tree will be covered in tampons.
Said you just want a poster. That's all you wanted.
Just take the poster and go far, far away. What you do with that poster is your business.
You can't disappoint posters.
Yeah, you can't. So, what did you think of the year as a whole? I mean, we've been doing this for a very long time. I know I usually save it for the end of the show, Aaron, but there's some things I've been wanting to tell you.
That's horrible.
You're the best partner I could have done this podcast with.
Actually, I'm probably the only one.
You're the only one who probably would have put up with my shenanigans.
That's also probably
my
true.
My ego.
Do you have an ego?
No, you're just being sweet.
Are you implying
I'm done. I'm done. I don't want to embarrass myself anymore.
I don't think you will with what you're... Because usually it's alcohol. I don't think that has the effect.
It is this time as well.
I don't think cocaine has the same effect as alcohol.
However, it is a hell of a drug.
It is definitely. If I had to review this whole year,
yeah,
just from a quick glance of
your life, though, the podcast included, but I just want to know about your life right now.
Up and down. Literally up.
Let's hash this shit out.
There's nothing. This isn't a therapy session.
I think it is. Up and down. Are you? Continue, please.
That's how everybody's
I interrupted.
life is.
I apologize.
That's how everybody's life
Have
is.
you been
There's
getting more ups
and
than downs, though? I want to know Like
I don't know. I haven't.
When we're not doing the show, we don't really talk.
Here's the thing, too, and this is a life lesson for everybody. And you know what? Janice Davis invited me to a panel, and words of wisdom that she may even use when she going out, because she was like, I really like that. Always, so I told people whenever they're doing their podcast, starting their podcast up, I was like, don't count the no's. The no's don't count. So if I want to get a game developer on the show, I'll ask 100 people, 99 said no, 1 said yes. Those no's didn't count. None of them count. So you only look at yourself winning every single time. I like to go by a little thing is I never lose. I've never lost. I've only learned or won. 2 different things right there.
I love that. Are you our first one?
Are you our first guest?
She's the first guest.
Have a seat.
Have a seat, please. Step around over here. We'll
pick one of the mics.
We will. We have to be. I'll be the cameraman.
Like I told everybody.
No. LB, everybody.
LB is in here. Of course, Oblivion Comics and Coffee's very own. Like I said, we are live here at Oblivion Comics and Coffee. L Boogie, if you had to rate this overall year from personal success, video game success, comic book success, all of 2017, that's hot mic, hype mic. How would you rate it? Out of we'll give it the old school grading, A, B, C, F. 2017, how'd it go for you?
I mean, I think in general, overall, it's probably been a pretty good year. So I'd say probably an A.
The whole kind of living out your dreams thing can really sway you in one direction.
It definitely can.
Like actually opening your own store does kind of sway towards the A grade. But at the same time, taking into consideration everything else, I think it's been a really great year, especially, I'm in the comic book industry.
You are?
Yeah, you are.
There's been quite a few really good new runs that came out this year, and just new comic books in general that I've been really enjoying. So, for sure, a good year.
So we're going to go through the honorable mentions with you right here. There's 2 games that didn't quite make the cut.
And I saw this honorable mention, and I have some gripes about it.
Well, you can do all that when we announce that the honorable mentions are Evil Within 2.
Oh, and that's not the gripe, so I don't care about that one.
And Ghost Recon
That
Wildlands.
is the gripe right there, everybody. Ghost Recon's Wildlands literally needs to be in the top 3.
Oh.
Yes.
I was about to say, why do you not want that on the honorable mention?
No.
It's because you want it to be higher than that.
It should be way higher. I played this game. They did good updates, fixing vehicle maneuver or vehicle driving, and constant flow of new missions that came in. Free expansion packs, little tiny expansions, but free content downloadable. This game was good throughout the year. Like, it never took a dip.
I have not had a chance to play that yet, but I did hear that the driving is amazing compared to all of our other games.
They've picked up, yes.
That itself makes me even more interested because there's so many games that I just can't drive in.
And to take a genre that wasn't open world like this, throw it into an open world format, totally changed the whole game. It just made it a better game. Like, they're going to make sequels of this game in the same format. So it definitely should be, if not top 3, Innovator of the Year. That's how bold I'm going.
I feel like a lot of times everybody goes against you, so...
Oh, that's fine.
It's not, it's not... I'm kind of not surprised you didn't get your way with that.
I'm feeling like he is overcompensating a little bit because Ghost Recon was a flash in the pan at best.
Okay, explain yourself.
Well, you bought the game.
I'm not the only one.
David bought it. Webb bought it. Yeah, you guys all bought it.
Steven bought the game.
Yeah.
Noel bought the game.
I know the lame.
Javier bought the game.
The lame clown posse
Jerry
all bought the game. Yes, that's fine. And how many of you are still playing the game?
We literally just played it last month.
When was the time you played it before that?
There's new games. It was an update. You had to go back for the update.
Yeah, but before that, when's the last time you played?
I don't know. I don't keep track of it. But I know it was a game when we got back into it. We even saw Gerald Ocon, one of our originals. One of the original chat members.
I'm just going to go to her. I'm the camera guy. I'm just going to her.
But it's
I
all
feel
about
like Cory
who
doesn't
they...
really know where the camera's
It's
pointing.
all about who they hear,
Keep
sir.
pointing it at the window.
Yeah. It's all about who they hear. We'll go on. We'll go on.
Okay, yeah, I don't want to... Listen, this is the night of love, Aaron, between us. This is
Why
the
do we have
one
two
night...
20s?
Huh?
Why do we have two 20s?
Oh, they tied, so I shared the honor of 20th place.
Oh my gosh. The chat is going to hate this.
I don't care. I built my bread on things the chat doesn't
Yeah,
like.
clearly you have.
I know you don't like my songs that I play for you guys, but I don't even care. 'Cause I'm going to keep doing them. And LB's going to be my backup singer.
Number 20,
Sure.
everybody, is a tie between Tekken 7 and Uncharted.
How was that tied?
Lost Legacy. So, an
Lost
Uncharted
Legacy didn't come
game,
out this year.
an Uncharted game, which is probably won, I don't know, how many awards, and then Tekken 7. That's like saying, oh, here's your fancy Uber, and then here's a bicycle.
I think it's more about what the people like. The people voted. They didn't have to vote for these games. So, it doesn't have to be an award winner. They don't all have to win awards. Is there a movie you like, Laura, that hasn't won any awards?
I'm sure there is.
See?
But you can't think of it. You know why? Because it doesn't deserve to be in the front of her lobe.
Wait. So these two games got like
The same amount of
tie?
votes, probably.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
In the
that's
VGB
really
scale.
Those are two totally different games.
Totally different games. I don't understand how they got that. I don't know. We always have a discussion about these type of games or this type of ranking system at the end of it and like what deserves to be where. But I almost feel like Uncharted Lost Legacy should be mid-tier, if anything, because it was just kind of like an expansion, right?
It was its own game.
It was its own game. Okay.
It was its own game. It was definitely not the size of a normal
I was going to say,
Uncharted game.
was it
but
full?
it did have its own storyline. It explored the other characters, and
Okay.
it still had just as much depth as the other stories did.
Okay.
That counts to me.
Tekken.
So,
Defend it on the list.
Tekken is a story as old as time.
No.
Where a man throws a baby off of a cliff.
Yeah.
That baby
Wow.
climbs back up the cliff and kicks his dad's ass, just like his father had done before him, in the exact same fashion. That is
Yes.
literally the story.
Yeah, yes.
I'm not
Sounds
not
like a
exaggerating.
formula.
Yeah, it's a formula.
It's the same. It's a Street Fighter. It's a fighting game.
No, it's much more than a Street Fighter.
Okay.
It's a King of Iron
Isn't
Fist
Akuma
tournament.
in it?
I mean, it features
Oh,
a fighter
yeah.
or two from
Street Fighter is in it. Okay.
But it doesn't have to. It's a fighting game. They're winning for King of Iron Fist tournament.
I'm just saying, defend it on the list.
It's
I-
just like the other ones.
I explained to you why Ghost Recon was on the list,
Yeah.
or why it should have been higher. You should be able to do the same thing for Tekken.
Well, it just is.
Oh, okay. That's where we're going with that one. It just is.
Yeah.
Very uneducated.
I'm
Very
going to admit I didn't make it to your survey,
Uh-oh.
Oh.
but I would have voted for Uncharted. So if that counts,
Oh,
That's fine.
tiebreaker.
Oh, so then there it is.
Yeah, tiebreaker.
Getting pushed off the list right now. Tekken 7 gets dropped down for Uncharted. Look, it just happens that
I'm
fast, people.
sorry I'm late to the game
Happens
here.
that fast.
Nah, I'll allow it. I'll allow
Yes,
it.
yes, happens that fast. New in the chat is Mr. 408, the 408. He just says, "What is this?" It's a podcast, just like you said. You're correct. It's a
Like he
podcast.
deduced.
What is it?
The 408.
The 408.
But
The 408.
It's not just a podcast.
Yes, it's also a live stream from Oblivion Comics and Coffee right here in Sacramento, California, where we're going over the top 20 games of 2017, voted by the people, just for the people, right? That's the only thing I cannot argue.
People.
Voted by the people for the people. Did you watch the Video Game Awards?
No,
No.
I watched the highlights. I saw the thumbs up baby.
Yeah, that's a thing now. With
Norman Fetus.
No, that's not the name of the game.
Oh, Death Stranding.
Death Stranding, that's correct. Death Stranding, yeah. There's a little baby inside of Norman Reedus, and I don't know. That game just looks weird. It just looks
That sounds
way too
weird.
Have you seen anything about this?
I know what you're talking about, but I don't
No,
I don't know what you're talking
They released
about.
exactly. No, none of us. That's how we all feel. So they just did another 9-minute cinematic.
Yeah, yeah.
I watched the whole thing and learned nothing. I
Yeah.
have more questions.
I think
now.
that's how they want you to be.
That's a marketing tactic.
Because now you're interested. You want to see more about it. You want to know about the game and everything like that. So,
Oh, look what we got here.
we have another one coming
Yeah,
through.
and another one.
Are you sure you don't want the other camera?
No, this is good.
Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah,
we're
you're good with the camera.
I'm a great cameraman. This is Curtis, I think.
Curtis
There we
from
go.
Capeless
He's
Crusaders.
cameraman now.
has joined us to do the top 20, of
cameraman.
course. We just went over the 20th. Actually, it's changed a little bit. It was a tie between Tekken and Uncharted Lost Legacy.
I have to break through just to say this. Kong, what's his last name?
I thought you meant
Kong.
like a movie.
Oh,
don't
what's the name of
remember.
his company, though? King
I
Kong?
don't. I think so.
I hope he rotates in. We'll have to figure out exactly who it is. But he is opening a brewery. Thank you, Kong,
For bringing the brew.
for bringing the booze. King Kong.
King. Yeah, it's not a bad.
What?
You what?
What's going on?
You're getting yelled at.
Yeah, I didn't bring an extra.
But thank you, King Kong Brewery in Sacramento. Be sure to please check that out, and hopefully we get him on. And I just had the reason I broke through is because I had my first sip,
is it any good?
and it's that good. I had to interrupt a podcast.
We'll see how good it is.
That's his new tagline. King
Is that
Kong
good?
Brewing. It's so good.
You interrupt the podcast?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
On Christmas.
That's
Make
a
you
little
wanna
bit of a
slap
long
your mama.
tagline.
That's a
but
very long
She,
tagline.
I would trust her instincts on that, so I guess.
Top 20 games 2017. Curtis, we already hit the 20th. Tekken 7 got knocked off the charts because Laura here didn't get to vote, so she voted for the tiebreaker, which was Uncharted Lost Legacy. So number 20 for 2017 is Uncharted Lost Legacy.
Okay.
Going right up the tables here, everybody, is an oldie, but kind of a newie. Call of Duty World War II. I say it's kind of an oldie because it was just World at War.
Because
You
it's
just
called
see what you did there.
Let's
You're quite
just be
clever, Aaron.
honest. Let's be honest. So yeah, it hits number 19. This game came back with the solid fill of a Call of Duty game. Did you guys, anybody pick this one up?
Call of Duty.
Yeah, World at War. No, yeah, okay.
That's too complicated for me. I play Nintendo, bruh.
Oh, okay.
That's way too complicated for me.
I mean, you
Too
got a
many
lot of
buttons.
people, and then you got a lot of people that just play this for the story.
Yeah. No. I rock with it. I got respect for people that play this game. It's just
Okay.
me. Literally, I'll get an anxiety attack. Like, oh my god, someone's shooting
man.
at me. I already lived like that before in Salinas. So, you feel me? If y'all don't know about Salinas, California,
You kept getting more and more like zoomed into something. In Salinas, California.
Yeah.
In the 6400 block.
there you go. I know where I live, man.
Truth, man. It's the truth.
It's yeah. When I drop the Stockton stuff on them, they're all like, it's the same thing. Yeah,
He's
yeah.
told me many times when the language, or when it trickles down to me like something
Yeah.
cool,
Yeah.
and I say it,
Yeah.
it's dead by the time I said it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Usually-
You say-
Well,
did you-
no. It's not that it's dead by the time you say it. I think it's the way you say it kind of kills it.
No. You know what? Almost verbatim of what I just said to him.
Yeah.
When we were we were at a
Fuck Jesus and Mero, we got Curtis and Carter.
Yeah.
that might have to,
Ain't got
that
nothing on
might have
us.
to, yeah, that might have to start off. But we were at a barbecue place, and I started eating the beans, and I looked at the cook, and I was like, "These beans is the truth, man."
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Is that the new?" Is
Yeah.
that-
I was like,
is it
"Are
truth?"
you just-"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Not anymore.
All right.
I won't use it
Now
anymore."
it's Huck.
Yeah,
Dead.
yeah.
Nope.
I'm taking it all the way back. Now I
Can't
gotta
do it anymore.
rewind the whole thing. Yeah,
not
exactly. So no, it's not anymore. So yeah, Call of Duty was the truth, but not anymore.
Now it's
apparently. Now it's Huck. Yeah, I
How
can't.
many Call of Duty games are there now?
This will probably make 15, probably.
The one that really question that spins your mind is how many will there be?
Yeah, for real.
Oh, no, they're gonna keep
Stop
going.
It's like Final Fantasy, never ending.
Yeah.
I think this one figured it had to go against Battlefield 1 though, because Battlefield 1 came out and was
Yeah.
majorly successful, and they were like, "Oh, they took it back to World War 1. Let's go to World War 2. We still have that." So they just decided to drop this one out, literally copy and paste. Not copy and paste, because I know people in the chat room will be like, "No, it's a different game." It was copy and paste from World at War, and then you got the same game. It felt good, so it was a solid game. It's kind of like the Justice League
I'm
movie.
surprised it beat the games it did, honestly. I wanted to ask Curtis because he came in around Tekken 7. Help me defend Tekken 7.
Why does it need to be on the list
backtracking.
of one of the best games
Now
of
that I have my expert.
2017?
Because it has one of the best fighting characters of all time.
Oh, you're talking about Geese Howard.
Close thread. Close the thread.
I don't know
Stop
why
the
we're all
show.
laughing, but I
Hey.
am too.
Geese Howard was I liked. Well,
Who's Geese
more of
Howard?
a Rock Howard.
What?
That's a deep.
You going? Yeah, that's a deep
That's
cut.
a deep cut. Yeah,
You
Geese's
I'm
son.
bleeding. That cut was
Yeah,
so deep.
yeah. But no, what was wrong with Geese? Okay, so then who was
I'm
this?
already not a Tekken fan.
Okay.
And the only reason why
I
I was
don't
gonna
know
help
why
I thought
Yeah.
you
Cory,
said he was
like,
your expert,
justify
Cory.
it.
I guess. I don't know.
Was because
I don't know what's
Akuma.
happening.
Okay.
Akuma.
So then you just play Street Fighter then. Why play Tekken.
Well, yeah.
Exactly. You
I would say
the,
just play Smash Bros.
Oh,
you
sorry.
get the shirt, yeah.
Chun-Li.
Oh, can we show that? Because, I mean, Chun-Li's legs.
I don't want to turn it into one of those
Bison
streams.
in the face, you know what I mean? What can I say?
Yeah, when I saw him being introduced, because I always feel any Street Fighter character can take down any Tekken character, hands down.
Word.
Because I feel like they're from a world that's faster. I don't know. It just seems like...
I would say maybe everybody with the exception of Heihachi.
Okay. Grandfather? Like, come on.
I don't know. There's Omen, bruh. Omen's up there, too.
I forgot about
I'll take Bison over both of those two, but actually. Even I'm talking old gray-haired Bison and everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I can't argue that.
That's why I'm like, why
is
Tekken...
there got to be a competition with you, Aaron?
It's not a competition. It's just the truth. That's all it is.
The truth. I like how it came back.
A competition, isn't it?
Oh, well, yeah, for these games.
Have we reverted to Street Fighter vs. Tekken now?
Yeah, I don't...
Yeah, I know this just went north.
Yeah.
Okay.
North. Way to north.
What else we got?
I just want to get the chat real quick. They said, hold up, Tekken needs to be on the top of the damn list.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Wait, who said that in chat?
That is...
The one doing the TARDIS, was
Happy
it?
Ninja. No.
Happy Ninja,
Happy
okay.
Ninja 64.
All right.
Hey, next
We got
one.
somebody, actually.
All right.
All right, LB.
Thank you so much, LB, for being a great partner this entire year and letting us throw this crazy party. And to see, get a look at this face. This is when you walk into Oblivion Comics and Coffee, the smiling faces of the employee is better than the coffee.
The owner.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, and the
Wow.
owner. Wow.
He said Bows.
Wow.
I mean,
Bows.
you know.
You can say it.
Yeah, you can say it. Say it.
I am the boss.
No. Say that you're the bouse.
Ah.
Oh, see, now you've killed it just as quick.
Damn it.
Yeah.
All right. I ruined it. I ruined it.
However, my team calls me Boss Lady.
That's a good name.
I like it.
That's the title they give me.
It's the truth.
Yeah,
There you
that's
go.
what I always say.
No, you should not
Not,
always say that.
no, not a thing anymore.
Not always say that.
Chris
All right,
Fuller is
bye,
the next
guys.
one. Bye,
Bye,
Laura.
Boogie.
Chris Fuller is actually the perfect person to sit in on this discussion that the chat room just put up. They're keeping it going. So we're doing the
Wait,
top
are you
20.
hosting? Because he's a big streamer now, dude.
Yeah. Okay. So we need
up,
big
family?
streamer to give big information on this one.
All right.
Okay.
So we're going over the top 20 games of 2017,
All
right?
right, let's do this.
We just bumped off Tekken 7 off the list.
It's not on the list.
Not on the list.
Okay.
We tried to defend why it should be on there.
Okay.
Didn't really come out with it. My argument was, Curtis likes that Akuma's on there.
Okay.
I'm more of a geese, like the
I can
addition.
respect that.
See, he can respect it. But anyway, it's part of the debate. Street Fighter versus Tekken.
Yeah.
Which roster wins?
So I think it's not even if you're going to talk about a game overall that's going to appeal to the broadest audience.
Oh no. We're just talking about pure.
Here's my argument.
Okay.
He's going around. He's taking it full circle.
Okay, all right.
I'm doing this.
Let's go.
There's not a chance that Tekken even holds a candle to Street Fighter ever.
There we
Now,
go, baby.
This is not to say that 2D fighters greater than 3D fighters, right? This is me. This is coming from a person who I'm a 2D fighter competitor. I play all of them. I play 3D fighters. But as far as 3D fighters don't touch the breadth of audience that 2D fighters do. Street Fighter in general has molded the fighting game landscape far more than Tekken has. Now, that's not to say that Tekken isn't a heavyweight within the FGC.
Correct.
But if you're going to talk, we're talking about games, right? We're not talking about fighting games, but games in general.
The chat room's getting a little salty at you, sir.
Yeah, no, it's all good. Hey, pour that salt out, bro. Sponsored by Morton's. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
They are pouring
So there's
salt
not a
heavy on here.
chance that Tekken, and I'm not hating on Tekken players. I love Tekken. Tekken's an amazing, wonderful game. Not a chance. Sorry, fam. Not top 20.
I love your answer and your passion, but I think the question he was asking was, in a literal sense, if Ryu fights Kazuya, what's happening?
Ooh, Ryu's body in that, man. Dude, it's not even close. Like if we're talking Satsui no Hado, like I mean, he's just ripping through the entire world, right? But it's not even close.
Somebody in chat put Chun-Li versus King.
I think it's an even matchup.
Honestly, I don't know. Chun thematically is kind of weak. Though she's a very strong character and I like her story, but she kind of gets bodied as far as like the the theme of the character goes.
But me and Curtis start throwing in our Smash characters. They all get mollywop, homie.
I'm saying, bro, don't try to see my Lucina. Lucina versus Chun. I mean, I got Chun on my shirt, but it's Lucina.
You getting murked, homie.
How is that even fair? That you're gonna bring in a sword to a kick fight?
That is true.
Bruh. Hey, she got what? She's called Golden Legs, right? The lady with the golden legs. I mean, you gotta defend it. I'm just saying, we having all this discussion about Street Fighter and Tekken, but Virtual Fighter caps all of them. So I don't even know why we even have it.
My man coming in with Virtual Fighter.
My man.
Close the thread, please.
Wow.
Half of my dudes in the chat haven't even played Virtual Fighter.
Probably not.
Talking about Virtual
Probably
Fighter
not.
here.
They're still on Akuma
throwback.
versus
God.
Hayashi. Yeah.
Get woke. Get woke, guys.
Stay woke.
Yeah, we
Stay
can
woke
go.
and you
We
want
can
to
go on this
get
all day, but we got to keep going up this list, of course. Top 20 games of 2017. Number 18 is Sonic Mania. Everybody.
Yes.
Sonic
Finally,
Mania
one
made
I
the
beat.
list. One you beat.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
No, Sonic Mania deserves a spot on the list
This
because
is the handheld, right?
Huh?
This is the handheld one.
Because
if it's the one that's on the console, you can make your own character. That was high quality garbage.
No, this is like this is the side scroller. They went back to basics.
All right.
And it really it was kind of like Cuphead in a way, and like the fact that they intentionally built it on an engine that looked and played just like the old 32-bit version. But then they just took it to the next level. Like there's more incorporations of better boss fights. Like they kind of updated. It feels like a true sequel to a classic game as opposed to like a HD remake.
Oh, okay. All right. So it deserves to be on this list. This low.
Do you think I think it deserves to be much higher? You remember how Sonic changed the game back in the...
Did it really change the game, or did it just add an extra
we're
feature?
talking 2017. Maybe Sonic did. What did I miss? What's 20 and 19?
Garbage.
I don't think you.
Okay.
I don't think you. Oh, what's 2019? I'm sorry. I'm thinking.
You don't deserve this information,
the,
sir.
The reason I'm on a different page. You missed Uncharted, Call of Duty, World War II, not World at War, and that's it.
That'd be pulling it back to World at War. Oh my gosh.
Everybody, and this is coming from casuals. Usually when the casuals start saying it, I believe it. Like there's stuff that the analysts say, and then you and your buddies say, and then there's what your mom tells you.
Yeah.
And I'm hearing from a lot of people that they're mad or done with bringing back old games in general and like HD remakes. Like people who are just casuals are saying like, why are they making so many remakes? I'm like, why are you even saying that?
Only the ones that deserve it, though. I feel like not everything deserves an HD remake.
So I honestly didn't play it because we're talking about Call of Duty, but the Call of Duty Modern Warfare remake, the one that they just did, the last one, the idea was great. I had that was like my first Call of Duty I got into. The idea, I didn't feel like that one kind of revolutionized FPSs after Halo, right? It was the next revolution after Halo, in my opinion, right? So I felt like that one probably deserved it, but I don't know.
I just like what they did in making it feel like an actual sequel to the classic game that we should have gotten. Shit, how old are we?
Yeah, they're calling us filthy casuals now.
They're calling us?
Yeah, filthy casuals.
Oh, we're all filthy casuals.
I'll be casual.
Who's next?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, y'all. Thanks for having me on. Curtis of the Capeless Crusaders.
I'm out. Why you act like you're about to
Virtual
die?
fighter.
You're going to come back, I'm sure, like in a week.
I'll be back.
Special Cases says, no, we need to remind people of the past generations. So we don't need to stop with the remakes, the HD stuff.
Maybe we kind of did that with Nintendo did that with Mario games, right?
Yeah.
They kind of went back. I feel like I enjoyed the experience better with the kind of the 2D scroller. I mean, and then we go with Odyssey. I'm sure that's way up here.
It's
on
somewhere
the list,
on there. It's
right?
somewhere on
it might
there.
be. I had a hunch. What's that?
Might be number one.
Maybe it's up there. I'm sure. I'm assuming top 5, but this is my uneducated opinion.
Did you spam the vote for Super Mario Odyssey?
Not a chance. I haven't even played it.
For some reason, there's probably like over 2,000 votes.
We should probably introduce him.
What?
This is Marcus.
Hello.
That's
My name's
just Marcus. He's like, so his persona on the show is, did you ever watch Home Improvement, Aaron?
Yeah.
Remember, what was the neighbor who'd poke his head over the fence?
Wilson?
Oh,
Wilson,
gosh.
yeah.
Wilson?
Wilson,
Was
I
it
think.
Wilson?
Yeah. He's the VGB Wilson. He's like basically my neighbor, and
He's the sage, right? That
Yeah.
when you really need good advice, he's the one that comes in.
that's actually 100% true. That's 100%
Well,
true.
I actually tell them the wrong advice, so they'll do the correct advice.
He's been helping, like he was for many moons the guy I'd go to immediately for like feedback on stuff to make sure like, okay, this is an outsider's opinion who's level-headed, who will tell me if this thing sucks or if we should finally get rid of Aaron.
That's true.
And he said Aaron's the only thing going for this whole show. So
He's
That's still the truth, right?
Trust him already.
He's the best thing.
So what's the next game?
Let's go, because, I'm already getting into a flame war with the chat room about retro games. So the next game on the list, just to bring you up to speed, we already had Uncharted, Lost Legacy, we had Call of Duty, World War II, we had Sonic Mania, and the next one is Mario and Raving Rabbids. Yeah, there's no throw. Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle. It was that strategy game. Think XCOM.
That's the only shooter that has. Well, Mario has a gun.
Yes, Mario has like little goofy looking guns.
I didn't even know this game existed.
Apparently, it was a pretty solid game.
It's by Ubisoft, and Mario actually has a little gun that's like Mega Man, right?
Ooh.
Yeah.
But it's more of a, I guess, strategy game.
Yeah.
Tactics.
FF Tactics type
Yes,
stuff.
yes.
That's cool. I like the idea. I love me some Mario RPG.
And
But
If
I know that's a turn-based, not tactic-based. But
if I did not, I didn't play the game, so I just watched home video videos on it. And then a close friend of mine, she bought the game like day one and was like, "It's a solid game. Like, it's definitely a solid game." But I don't know too much about XCOM or this game, and they're supposed to be very similar. So I don't know.
I haven't played either.
Yep. Anybody?
But
Corey?
I heard about.
No.
It's a Switch game. So.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
No, that's the thing. Like, I would have bought all the Switch games if any of them went on sale for Black Friday.
Yeah.
Why did Nintendo have to do that?
That didn't happen.
No, then we move on. We got plenty.
let's go.
Next one is a good one. It's good.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It's the best
I'm
one.
ready.
Marvel vs. Capcom 4
Oh,
comes in number
perfect timing.
16.
So Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite is really what you mean.
That's what it says
And
right
this
there.
is
I'm
how the
reading it
man
on the
built
list.
his business.
Okay.
All right.
This is his jam.
So then
I'm-
you explain to me the weird deformation of Captain America.
Say it one more time.
The weird deformation of Captain America's shoulders.
My man was working on his anterior delts. He was in the gym
All the
for
time?
17 years just doing dumbbell
Nothing
press,
but that.
That's
Are you
it.
talking about those Triple H muscles?
Have you seen him in that? He's like Jack.
Oh,
him,
he
Spider-Man.
is
Like
monstrous.
everybody is crazy buff in that game.
Yeah. And so, so this is coming from the competitive fighting game player, and actually Marvel Infinite is like kind of my bread and butter on Twitch. So can I do a shameless plug?
One shameless plug because you're up
One
anyway, so go
shameless
for it.
Twitch.tv/Fuller FULLER FGC. I stream Marvel Infinite quite a bit, Tuesdays through Thursdays, 5 to 8 p.m. Pacific is my current schedule. Just launched a new patch this week, so this is kind of a big topic. The game I think is really good, as far as like I'm actually kind of surprised that this even hit the top 20 for games in general, in my opinion. I think as far as fighting game community goes, I think it definitely deserves a spot up there in the notoriety. But I mean, there's a lot of good games that came out this year. I think there was a lot of good stuff we can talk about. If you guys are interested in hit me up and we can talk about the details on what makes this game good and as a fighting game in general. But I think it's a very interesting game, 2v2 style instead of 3v3, and a fast tag mechanic. Like, really good game.
Cool.
In my opinion.
All right, man. Chris, thank you for your time.
All right, dudes.
All right, see you later, Chris.
That was perfect timing, how he ended up being here for like the game to give that passionate pitch. And now we have a guy who's very well equipped to help us out with the next question that's on my mind.
Okay.
This is Mr. Can we say your name?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is anyone looking for you?
I hope not.
Jason Rico.
But now the French authorities are going to find
Yeah.
out.
I was gonna say, now, yeah.
Great.
So you may recognize him in chat every once in a while. You are Ricochet.
Jay Ricochet.
Jay Ricochet.
Jay
He's a crazy
Ricochet.
good editor, animator guy. Like we've he's
Too kind.
we've-
Too kind.
when we need our good
Instead of
videos.
posting his resume right now here.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm
the
trying to
chat.
say like
Oh, yeah.
I give the guy money whenever I
I have a
can.
degree in media arts animation,
But-
bachelor's of arts.
There you go.
We were talking about Marvel vs. Capcom. Okay, the
Okay.
game is cool, whatever. But in a hypothetical world, who wins, Marvel or Capcom? And who's the MVP?
Just the whole, both universes against
Just
each
go
other.
at it at
Right.
the same
Yeah.
I'm
time.
going to say Marvel because I feel like Marvel has way more characters.
Very true.
It's just a numbers game.
Very true. Yeah.
That's
I
a
mean,
good comment.
Capcom, they don't even have the power. Like, just the raw power. If we got Marvel, you got the Sentry, you got Thanos, You got
Galactus,
Galactus. They're so
Yeah.
name,
Galactus was a villain, huh?
yeah,
Wasn't he?
name any of those characters that have an equivalent on the Capcom side.
Not even that. Squirrel Girl. As
Girl.
if you did everybody she's ever come up
Yeah.
across.
So what is
Squirrel Girl was
what's
the
Capcom
entire
bringing?
Capcom universe.
You know who he's bringing?
Single-handedly.
Dan.
And yeah, exactly.
Dan
That's
from
it.
Street Fighter.
That's it.
Sounds like it's not even a fight.
Next one on the list is a resurgence. You have Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus. I didn't get to play that one
Okay.
at all.
This is a question I've been wanting to ask Marcus forever.
Okay.
What do you think about Nazis?
Oh my God.
Nazis?
Yeah.
That's not a very good question.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
mean,
say you come up with that
Are you
one
against
straight.
them? You for them? What's,
I'm
where you at?
stumped. I don't know what to think about them.
There should be only one thought.
I know, of course.
I mean,
it's
Say
terrible.
against them.
Why would they exist? I don't know. That's a great question.
I mean, what do you feel about sapping and poo? I mean, no one's gonna say they like that.
Yeah.
Hey, there's weirdos.
Well,
There might be.
true.
Yeah, there's
There's
probably a fetish
weirdos.
out there for it.
That's definitely true.
I know Special Cases are in chat. He's pretty into that.
He's pretty into
Yeah,
it.
he's pretty into that stuff.
Said he
yeah.
loves it.
Yeah, he
Oh,
loves
dang.
poo.
he's like finally a topic I
Yeah.
talk about.
So, does it deserve a spot? Because we've been talking about rehashing old games.
Yes.
Doom did very well.
Oh, sorry.
Do you think Doom had a better impact than Wolfenstein?
No.
I don't
Yeah.
think so
Did you
either.
see how Wolfenstein? I'm just going off of pure looks on this thing. The trailer that they first came out with was amazing looking. The graphics are top notch on this thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know. All they have to do is throw a solid shooting mechanic in it, and they got at least a good mid-table 2017 game.
Well, and I think that's what they did too over Doom. Doom didn't really do justice to the original game itself, but when Wolfenstein came in, I think they actually went above and beyond.
This game actually had me thinking about buying a game in 2017, and I don't buy too many games in 2017.
What about you, Jason? What
what
games
game-
have you been picking up mostly this year?
This year, the only game I'm really been playing is Overwatch, but that's not this from this year.
Yep. Unfortunately.
Battlefront 2 is on my list. I've not bought it only because I'm hoping it's under the Christmas tree.
It's on
Yeah,
sale too,
Santa.
unfortunately.
So I have a
Right
feeling
now.
I might get that from somebody. Wink, wink.
Santa, hopefully.
Santa,
Yeah,
maybe.
Santa.
So
For all the
we'll
kids
see.
who listen to this.
Yep, Santa's real.
Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, just because I'm a Poke nerd.
Special Cases says that the Amazon reviews for Wolfenstein were hilarious. I had to fix his grammar in there. It's all right, though.
Special cases.
Yeah, it's Special Cases.
He's known for being dumb.
It's fine.
What number is Wolfenstein right now? Where are we?
Wolfenstein
I
has
think-
hit 15.
Yeah,
So what you
15.
missed?
Get the next one. Get the next one. Hurry. He just said its name.
14, Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah, I
look
did
at
say
that.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm playing Ultra Sun right now. Just kind of started it.
Now, have you been an avid Pokemon player from, Red
There
Blue?
was a period in my life where I had stopped playing the games. I played back in the day, red, blue, yellow, gold, silver, and then I kind of fell out like black, white.
Okay.
And I got back in X, Y, and then Sun and Moon.
So do you play both versions, and kind of what's the difference between them?
So I've never been the kind of person to get both versions, or even to get
Yeah.
the third that comes later in the series. I kind of get the one from that generation and call it quits.
Gotcha.
This is the first time I got a sequel, I guess, to a game. That's mostly because I really liked Sun and Moon.
Okay.
It was different. It was different than the original games, I think.
So what does Ultra bring to the table that the other ones didn't? For someone who didn't research it.
Ultra, slightly different storyline. Sun and Moon introduced Ultra Beasts, which are like mega Pokemon. Well, no,
It's not just a Mega
Pokemon.
Evolution
No,
thing?
no.
No, they've evolved
Ultra
past that.
Beasts, Ultra Beasts.
Oh my God.
Ultra Beasts are essentially Pokemon from another dimension.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we run out of places to
Yeah.
find them, so might as well
When you
just...
bug, you can turn into Pokemon. So now we have Pokemon from other dimensions, and then Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon is continuing that storyline a little more. There's like some weird fusion Pokemon going on now, something like that. I'm not too deep in the game yet, but
Now, have they
fun.
made it to where you can actually transfer your Pokemon all the way from the original to something now? Or
There
no?
is. What is that called? Like the Pokemon
Bank.
Yeah.
But you would have had to transfer from like Gen 1 to like the next step up, transfer from there to the next step up,
Oh, yeah. That's
and
what I'm
go
looking
on.
And
But
the
if you-
interest rate is bullshit in the Pokemon Bank.
Really?
See what I did there? It's a bank joke.
That's horrible.
All right.
If you keep
that's
a Pokemon
terrible.
long enough, you'll get a picture.
Hey, he's up.
right. We'll see you guys
Marcus,
later.
thank you, neighbor.
Push the Bird in chat says Pokemon is Nintendo's Call of Duty. Wow. So it's an annual release type of thing? Not going away anytime soon?
Hey, here we go. We got an important guest right here. Aaron will introduce him.
It is can we say Oblivion's...
the first husband.
Mr. and Mrs.
Yeah, I was
Oblivion.
trying to
Mr.
figure out-
Oblivion.
I was trying to figure out how do you say... Because we've never had a female president, so I don't know how to...
Wow.
The first gentleman, I think.
Is it the first
a-
gentleman?
I like that.
The first
Yeah.
gentleman?
Yeah,
I think
first
if it ever
gentleman.
happened to be
Okay.
the first gentleman.
I'll take it.
All right. Jace...
Benson.
What's your
I have the
last
same last name as Laura.
name? Oh, I don't know Laura's... What do I call Laura?
LB.
LB.
Jace B.
Yeah.
Didn't know that. So JB's in the building, everybody. That's what I'm talking about.
JB.
Yes.
Yes.
You came up with that all by yourself.
Yeah, it's not... Yeah, I mean, right off the top.
Wait, first of all, let's find Jace doesn't
No,
play.
no,
you
nobody
don't-
calls me that, by the way.
Nobody calls you JB?
No.
Nobody?
Just Jace.
Not yet.
No.
Not yet.
Today.
Me and Jace went to high
all
school
it is.
together, though. Did you know
Really?
that?
Yeah.
Fun
I'm
fact.
sorry.
No, it was great.
Graduated the same year. I don't think we ever had a class together.
Nope.
We just had friends who knew each other.
You guys are the same
and
class?
we kind of maybe sometimes be in a circle together, but hey, that was about it.
I didn't have any friends in high school, though, so
Whatever,
it
dude.
was okay.
You didn't? You were friends with, like, the Allison group and all that, right?
Because these
Kind
people
of.
on the podcast know
Those are the
all
cool
those
girls.
people.
Yeah, I was the guy that they just made fun of.
Really?
No, no.
Okay, I was going to
I
say.
mean, yeah, I guess. I don't know. High school is okay.
He did well for himself. He was a good dude. He was a good dude.
I mean, he became the first gentleman, so yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
yeah. He married into the good.
Married into the White
But
House.
he like fixes my car and stuff too because he happens to be like a master technician at Mazda.
And I hear a
Nope.
welder as
No,
well.
I mean
Nissan.
Nissan, and I
Yeah,
own the
yeah.
freaking car.
I hear a welder, an aspiring welder.
I
now.
own a welder, and I weld things.
Okay.
I'm not a welder. I wish I was. Because
What-
welding is really fun.
Oh, okay, all right.
But,
Like, what would you want to weld though? Like, are you
I
getting
don't
art
know,
pieces
just-
or?
Yeah. Well, no, just like furniture stuff, functional pieces.
Functional. Okay.
Eventually, project car, like an old Datsun or something like that. I want
That'd be cool.
to get my welding skills good enough to where I can do all the body work myself, or like
Okay.
replace floor panels and stuff like that. So.
So I'm not hearing enough gaming time.
This is a
then.
man's
Man,
man. He
I
doesn't
used
play
to-
video
That's
games.
what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm hearing.
I used to play games until I started
Being a man,
making shit.
being a little bitch like us, playing video games and with our toys.
But I was a Gran Turismo-aholic, if that helps.
Wow.
Let's fucking go.
Okay.
Yeah.
This
so
is
you-
See, this is great.
I think. What are they up to now? Like 5 or 6?
Oh no, they're way.
They're like the 20.
They don't do numbers anymore. It's
Yeah, I
like
don't
Gran
I think,
Turismo.
I think they just call them Gran Turismo and they just
Oh.
release them, and then you got to guess what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I think 4 was the most recent one that I played.
Oh, that's quite a while back, sir.
Oh.
Yep.
Kind of a niche because I don't think there's any car games even on the list or were even nominated this
I
year.
don't see any.
Because they're all actually like the people who would play that are actually doing real things with their life, Aaron.
They're actually working with cars, probably.
Yeah.
I had a very big, I had a friend who was a very big Gran Turismo fan, and he would always want to show me his like collection of cars on there, and I was like, I just do not care, my guy. He would like clean them and everything like that, and I was like, I really don't care now. Like, it's a car.
Yeah, but now you pay thousands of dollars to fix stupid shit while he just goes out and spends 30 minutes and fixes everything.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
fantastic. I saved a lot of money on car
And you know what?
maintenance.
By switching to Geico?
Nope.
No? All right.
Nope.
Just by being a real man.
Oh,
Just
okay.
by
What's the
fixing
next
my
game?
stuff.
Next game on the list, where were we at? We were at Pokemon. Just to recap everybody that just came in the chat room and everything like that. We're the top 20 games of 2017. Number 20 was Uncharted, Lost Legacy. Number 19, Call of Duty. Number 18, Sonic Mania. Number 17, Mario plus Rabbids. Number 16, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. 15, Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus. 14 was Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon. And number 13, shocking that is this low to me, Resident Evil 7. Another game from back in the day, coming back, showing you that horror games can still scare the crap out of you. Gave you this kind of Hills Have Eyes vibe. My brother actually, 14, 15 years old, ran through this game at least 7 times. Like, he was just enthralled with this thing, and I watched him play this thing. Why are you getting it so freaking close?
I wanted to do like a cool swooping shot on you
Good Lord.
while you were telling this fascinating story of your family's history.
And yeah, came back from on the Mayflower.
You tell stories so long. Just say my brother played it, he got scared.
He didn't.
Oh.
My brother watched me play Resident Evil 4 when he was like in diapers.
What scares you, Jason?
Failure?
There you go.
That should be a game.
I mean,
Right there.
Yeah.
We just wrote it. Fuck zombies. Failure.
Just press start failure. What did I do? What did I do?
That's the game.
you gotta find the start button.
And there's no way to win.
That's
This is the sad part. That's a lesson to be learned.
No, that's not a good.
Just like your
lesson.
father told you.
All right, now we're getting the deep cuts for.
Sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry. What do you think of Resident Evil series? Have you ever played? Because it's pretty mainstream, right? You know what it is.
I know about the movies because Laura makes me watch them. Yeah.
It's a good game series. This one they
Wait, so you watch the movies?
I think I've watched at least 2 of them.
Well, this one is not like the movies though. They departed from that type of thing. Like the older video games, you could say are kind of like the movies. You know, like soldiers, police officers fighting zombies. This one was more about a husband whose missing wife contacted him in like the South or something like that, and he had to go out there and try to find her. And then when he goes and tries to find her from the last location or whatever, it's like the hills have eyes big time, or what's another hillbilly, Deliverance.
Why'd you look at me and ask?
Or because I thought maybe you would know another movie, but I came
That's
out with it
racism
anyway.
in 2017 is what that is.
Not.
What are other hillbilly things, white man?
Well, let me know.
Actually,
yeah.
I don't know. Little
I
House
would
on
be
the
a
Prairie?
hillbilly if I had the chance.
It's definitely.
Just saying.
Give it the opportunity. he'd be
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
It's one of those. Oh, sorry, it's one of those games that are very cinematic in the horror aspect of it. So,
When was the last Resident Evil game released?
the one before that
what
one.
is it?
What was that? 6? Yes. So that one was
6 definitely comes before 7.
yes. But it was the one with the giraffe.
Laura's here. I just want you to know you married a man. This is what a man
I
looks
try
like.
and tell her that all the time.
No, this is the first time we've had a man on the show.
He's coming on talking about welding and car building.
Welding and cars. That's nothing we
They
talk
brought
about.
it up, not me.
There's a guy running around the party with a goatee that's too long on his face. He's a super car nerd. I need you to
Oh,
meet
yeah?
him. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you talking about Jake?
Yeah, he's my barnyard mechanic guy who
Oh, no,
fixes everything in my family's
he's
car.
huge into cars. Yeah, every post on Facebook.
When
is
we were
all
like
about cars.
kids, I just remember him. I had all these cool toys. He'd come over to visit, and he's got like the only 2 cars I had. Off going like ever since we were kids. He was just a huge car guy.
Fascinating.
Sorry, I'm getting emotional about my family.
I wasn't a car guy all my life, and then
Really?
I ended up just going to automotive school, and then I got really good at working on cars, and now I like them.
And then he plays Gran Turismo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I was a car guy at heart, since I
See?
like race
It
cars,
was already
race
in.
car games.
Yeah.
I'm not sitting at this table right
Yeah.
Why?
So what else we got?
Lies.
Whoa.
Whoa. Uh-oh.
I didn't think I was lying. If I was unaware of
Your
it.
wife says you're lying. You're probably lying to that.
Maybe I consider myself, I wasn't a car guy because I didn't know anything about cars, but I just
Gotcha.
liked them.
That was me. I love aesthetically looking at cars. And
Yeah.
I like certain cars. I know nothing about it, about them or anything.
Chat room says that you look like Cory if you were tall and thin, Cory.
That's a compliment.
Cool.
It's a compliment for me. I don't know how he feels.
He's like, no.
I can dig it. I like
Not at
looking
all.
like other people. I don't care what they look like. It's just fun.
And then they're talking about other things, and they're still in the Pokemon thing. It looks
All
like.
right.
So,
Do we want to keep on Resident Evil? Because I got a book I could write.
do you? Did you
Yeah.
play it? Did you buy it?
No.
No.
No, it scared the shit out of me, though.
Really?
Yeah, I went to a convention, and they take you to a dark room. There's this cute little girl. She's like, okay, now I'm going to strap you into this thing. So they strap me into a chair. Only thing I'm holding is this controller, and they played, like, the kitchen demo. And I was cursing and just scaring, and I embarrassed myself in front of the girl. But it was really cool. Great game. Super scary.
Nice.
Go buy it.
Yes.
10 out of 10.
Nah, I wouldn't say 10 out of 10. Had some flaws on it, but it was still a good game.
All right.
Well, you could fix cut wounds on your hands by just rubbing, or just like pouring the little liquid on there, and then they just magically heal.
Do I have to remind you that Mario would heal himself by eating a mushroom?
Oh, that's real. He was on one giant acid trip anyway, so it didn't even matter.
All right. Next one.
Next one we got in here is Injustice 2. You know, that's the.
You know what? I play that. I don't know why I didn't say that earlier. I play it all the time.
There you go, Injustice.
Yeah.
Did you like the first one at least?
The first Injustice?
Yes,
Yeah.
because
No, I
they
did.
changed it up a lot on the second
They
one
did
with
change it
the
up a lot.
adding
I'm
armor
not
stuff.
a huge fan of the armor system.
Yes, that's what I was. Yeah.
My biggest gripe is I want to be able to keep the look of the armor pieces I want, but also have the stats of other armor pieces. If that makes sense. You know?
No, yeah, they do that
Like,
in
I
a
don't
lot of
want
video
this cool
games.
armor because it's better, but Aquaman's helmet looks dorky. You know, like I don't want that.
Yeah.
So that's kind of
They do that in other games. I don't know why they wouldn't do that in this one.
Maybe
Another solid, I guess, fighting game, but I mean, like, it got on the list over Tekken, so it's got to be.
I like the range of characters in it. As a big DC Comics guy, like I like that you have not just the A-list heroes, but you have, you know, Blue Beetle in there as well. And
did you see the DLC that they announced for it?
Yeah, you
the
got
last one?
Hellboy, Adam, Ninja Turtles.
The Ninja Turtles, yeah.
Enchantress. I don't know about Enchantress. But,
why would they put Ninja Turtles in this, though? That kind of seems out of place.
It seems a little weird, but I'm down. I feel like I want to be playing the old Ninja Turtle game I used to play as a kid.
Okay. Oh, the tournament fighters. Yes,
Yeah.
Ninja
So
Turtles tournament
that
fighters.
kind of gets me excited.
All right.
I think, Jace, your time is up, man.
Time is up on that note.
Thank you.
Go Ninja Turtles.
I hate Injustice. Because I used to play him, and he beat the crap out of me all the time.
Why'd you wait for him to bounce?
You waited for him to go.
I didn't want to interrupt him.
I didn't want to intimidate him. Ivy Doomkitty, you are next.
You guys all know her already. She is Ivy Doomkitty from, I'm going to say North Carolina.
She was, of course, born in New Mexico,
Let
actually.
me catch you. Let me catch you up here, Ivy. Top 20 games of 2017. Starting from the bottom, Uncharted, Call of Duty, Sonic, Mario and Rabbids,
Easter Egg,
Marvel vs. Capcom, Wolfenstein, Pokemon,
cool.
Resident Evil, Injustice is what we're on. Actually, this is perfect.
Why?
Because the next one on the list.
Hold on, before you get to it.
All right.
Gran Turismo, 12.
Sorry.
What do you?
Incorrect.
So, what do you think of cosplay, Jace?
I think it's cool.
Have you done it before?
Yeah, I did one character that Laura made me go to. I was someone from, I don't remember what it was called, but I wore a wig and some other things.
That's part
Ivy.
of it.
Okay, this is what the thing has been
Laura,
with this guy.
What did I cosplay
Jace
as
is...
when I went with you? What did I cosplay as when I went with you? Yeah, that's who I was. Destruction from Sandman.
This is a real man. Me and Aaron, we're children who never grew up. This is a guy who like does shit with his hands. He like welds, and so like I like hearing his take on things. I feel like that should be my take if I didn't go down this nerd path.
Oh, man,
Maybe he is me.
just do your own thing.
I love this guy.
Wow.
Freaking love this guy. Ivy Doomkitty, how
So
you
you
doing?
have the beard to try to pass as being one of
Wow.
the
She's
real
saying
men.
you're a poser now.
She called me a poser.
I did.
All right.
Shall we see the next one now?
Yeah, go ahead. Say the next one. I'm
Number
sorry.
11.
Always.
Number 11 on the list is Assassin's Creed Origins.
Yeah.
Perfect timing.
I have not started the game yet.
Wow.
I have not. It's sitting still in the wrapper in front of my TV.
Is
at
it because the
moment.
main character's from Africa?
Oh God, no! I love Egyptians.
Wait, that's not the Egypt one?
That is the Egypt.
Oh, it is the
Egypt
Egypt
is.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Egypt
I got the
is
God's
Egypt in
edition.
Africa?
Egypt
for
is
that
in
one.
Africa.
Well, I think if I were a real man, I would have known that.
I already have the soundtrack. I have the God's edition. I've
Do
got
you
the,
listen to these soundtracks?
She actually
Oh,
does.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, Just for Kid did AC2, Brotherhood, and
Did you just name an artist from one of the soundtracks?
Just for Kid did
What
the
in the
music
world
for
is
Assassin's
this?
Creed. I love soundtracks and scores and things like that. So
Really?
yeah,
That's
it's
interesting.
really good.
Interesting.
Really
It's
good.
not- no.
Ezio's
Was that
Family
at least on
is
the
really
was
good.
that on the soundtrack?
No, that
Every
was not.
game that ever takes place, and movie for that matter, that takes place in Africa needs to start off with a nice panning, sweeping shot from left to right. Has some gazelles jumping, and it plays. Bum, 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 bum.
Swing ya, Harry, we're in the wall. Yep,
Brock
got that one.
says hello, by the
Lion
way.
King. Who says hello?
Brock.
Oh yeah, no, I see it.
Okay.
Hey, Special Cases. Hey, Brock.
All right,
What's
our
up,
next
guys?
person
Love
is
you
ready. We gotta say goodbye to the only real man we've ever had on the show.
All right, JB.
See ya.
Thank you for
The
being
guy who
on,
makes
sir.
me feel
Thanks for
terrible
having me.
for not paying attention to my
Have
dad
fun.
when he helped me change the oil.
Oh, sorry.
Good Lord.
Dad, I hate you, Dad. Look what we have here. Do you know who this guy is?
No, I have no idea who this person is.
Aaron, take your
Yeah.
guess best. Look at him and tell me why is he here.
Because he was invited, one.
Yeah.
All right.
But what made him invited? Because this is an elite group.
It's an elite group, really?
Yeah, that's it. This.
Who's that guy right there?
You got me.
Yeah. The elite group. We don't know who that guy is.
This is Madison's husband.
Yeah.
You knew that?
He literally would pick her up from work when
That's-
we worked at the the
right.
Truxell store.
That's right.
Do you know what this guy is?
A man?
A man's man.
A, yes, you're correct. B, a super good father.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and say that.
Oh, you know what? Yeah. So this is the thing.
Yeah.
He came back from playing Pokemon Go with you guys one time.
Yeah.
And he just could not stop talking about how good parents you guys were. He was just like, I don't know, they just love their child and they pay attention to their child. And
I never seen these things before.
Like families do? I don't know.
No.
It's a strange concept.
No, I never got that. When I saw that, it made me. It put me as little Cory wanting that. I wish my parents were Madison.
So he was literally wanting you to adopt him, and we were like, "Where's this all coming from?"
I feel complimented. Thank you.
You're a super good dad.
Thank
Keep
you.
it up. And because here's the thing, we all know Madison, so we're like, this guy can't be that normal, and he's super normal talking to his kid.
Wow.
Now I know how it works so well. This guy's awesome. So what's the next game?
Well, just to recap the last one we just did, at least.
Okay.
Assassin's Creed Origins. You ever play that one? Came in at number 11.
I have not personally.
Daddy Assassin's Creed.
Daddy Assassin's Creed.
Daddy Assassin's
Who's your favorite assassin?
Ezio Auditore da Firenze.
My boy, Roger Craig Smith. Roger Craigie Smithy.
You should have been there with us whenever...
RCG?
Yeah, we've had him on the show multiple times.
I actually have a recording of his voice saying Ivy Doomkitty sends her regards. Requiescat in pace.
Wow.
He's always been super nice to me because he did our panel once. Like, okay, we interviewed him twice. We did one live show and he happened to be there, and we just messaged him on Twitter. I was like, do you think you can pop in and help us out? And he did. He left whatever he was doing, came into our room, completely blew everyone away, being like a special guest. He is the best dude in the
when
world.
are we
And
gonna
then,
get
hold on,
back?
I'm not even done. I saw him again at the next convention, which is a bigger one. I snuck into the room I wasn't supposed to. He let me cut the line to talk to him and get something signed and give him a hug. Roger Craigie Smithy.
So when are we going to get him on, and when am I going to sit next to him? And just hear him speak
He
at
was
that
actually
deal?
at Sac Gamers Expo, which we're going to be at tomorrow.
Last year.
He was there
Is he
last
here
year.
this- is he-
No, they didn't get the repeat. They didn't get the repeat. It was either Ivy or him.
Wait. I want to know. He's also, we forgot to give him his credit.
Dad of the Year, one. Okay.
A
And
crazy
what else?
Pokemon Go player.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they just came out with the update. How's it going?
It's good. It's good. We've got 50 of the 150 of Gen 3 out.
Oh, Gen 3 is out now.
Yeah,
that's right.
That just
Wow,
dropped like a couple
okay.
days ago.
And on top of that, we have an update for the weather system. Actually, it's a whole new weather system where the Pokemon get special bonuses based on the weather.
That's actually very cool.
It is really cool.
That's very cool.
And there's some other few special things thrown in. So it's been a lot of fun. I've been out there and enjoying it.
You know what? That update actually sounds interesting. It's not enough to get me back in the game, but it definitely sounds interesting to have kind of the actual weather where you're around. It sucks for the people that are like in, I don't know, like the Hurricane Alley. And then you're out there trying to, hunt stuff, but all the Pokemon are just like dead.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's
Ivy,
interesting.
I have a question.
What's up?
So you've been in Sacramento for a little while. How do you feel hanging out in Sacramento with the VGB? I just want to ask friend to friend, person to person, how has it been?
A lot of fun. It'd be more fun if it was back in LA, of course, but it'll have to suffice.
Wow. All right. I took you to the finest restaurants Sacramento had to offer.
A hot dog stand?
I imagine that Ivy will go home and tell her friends, like, yes, I hung out with normal people for a weekend.
You mean with muggles?
Muggles, huh? Wow.
It was so average.
Horrible.
Thanks, Hermione.
Sorry, I got caught up in chat here. They're all...
I'm updating socials for you guys.
Okay.
How's it feel living in the small town, though, with VGB for a little while? Not in your super city. Do you feel like you're off in, like, what was that movie with Pauly Shore where he goes and lives like a hillbilly? Son-in-law?
That sounds right.
Yeah. How do you feel being in a little city with us common folk?
I like it. I think it's been really cool. You guys have shown me some pretty good food. We had those little...
We didn't go to Chando's yet, so you haven't seen any good
Yeah, we
food
need
yet.
to try that because you guys keep
Maybe
talking
Chando's
about
Tacos after the convention.
it. That's fine.
That's cool,
'Cause
yeah.
You guys keep talking about it, so I have to try it.
I'm going to get a
It's worth
burrito
it.
anyway. See?
Yeah.
Damn.
Everyone keeps talking
stuff.
about it.
It's good. I had some
It's
guys...
legit Mexican. Though.
Yeah, it is.
I come from SoCal.
Yeah,
we
no,
know
it's
Mexican food,
legit.
Okay?
I had
Okay.
some guys from Texas there one time, and they clearly owned oil because they were like, how do I get this franchise? I want to buy one so I can open one in Texas. And then the lady, she was like, she didn't really speak English, so she was like, no say. And I was like, you got to figure out something, bro, because it needs to be everywhere.
We need to get that Chondo sponsorship. It's like a fiesta in tu
You
boca.
guys always keep talking about it. You might as well.
Who's Tim's WW?
No idea.
He said, tell Laura a hi.
Oh,
he
okay.
hosted us, and he hosted for 34 views.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank
Wait,
you.
was Tim the guy who's doing the woodwork?
Oh, yeah, that's right. The
You
woodwork
dummy.
guy. That's right.
You dummy?
Definitely.
What other
definitely.
food places do you guys
Who's
recommend?
leaving us?
Ivy, are you leaving us right now?
Am I what?
Are you leaving us right now?
Am I?
I think so.
No one told me anything.
You got to go. And we'll bring you back.
Closing time.
Almost. It is 10 o'clock.
Yeah, it is. Wait, what time is it? 10? We'll have you back. You and Webb will be back.
It's 9:52. All right. Peace.
See ya.
All right. Joining us now. Now, this is a person I honestly don't know who they are, so you're going to see a real life experience on the show.
Nope. She's nobody special.
Wait, are you a friend of his?
Clearly not.
Okay.
I'm just saying. So okay, before I introduce you.
Wait, so you know him?
Nope.
So.
Wait, you invited a girl?
How many people?
Is this your girlfriend? Are you revealing something on the podcast to me that I've been begging for years? I really want to plan your wedding, Aaron. Please.
Is this the result of your Tinder experiment?
No.
Okay,
no,
okay.
I have a lot of wedding planning stuff from when I was stuck working at a florist shop, so welcome to use that.
Chloe, yeah, that's not no.
Who invited you to the event?
Kurt, yes.
Oh, really?
Curtis is +1.
Oh, it's Curtis's +1.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yeah, all he told me.
Curtis is a much better catch on this asshole.
Wow.
I wasn't going to say anything, but Curtis,
Right,
yes.
Right up on the mic there.
Aaron, no. Curtis, yes. Aaron, no.
Better. So, I have like maybe 7 different Katies in my life. And then when I was introduced online to this one, I was like, well, I don't know how I'm going to differentiate all of them. But since it's a video game podcast and her initials can be misconstrued as kill to death ratio, we'll just go with KD. This is KD, everybody.
That my initials have caused issues before at school, which is hysterical.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you play
What
first-person shooters?
I do.
Okay.
I did do Halo a while back.
Oh.
It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I had a really good KD ratio.
There you go.
Usually,
Which is her own ratio.
like 12 to 1.
Okay. All
My
right.
brother was really confused because I was also on a very slow internet at the time.
That's rough.
Yeah, that's
I don't know.
rough.
I was kicking butt. Sorry for everybody else, but
You were probably like jumping around the
oh,
screen.
yeah, I used it to my advantage. All right.
They're saying hello in the chat room to you, of course.
They're like, ooh, it's a lady.
Yeah. And then they're saying the cameraman sucks. Yeah, exactly. So we're doing top 20 games of 2017. We're on the top 10 now, people.
Woo!
So we're doing
We did it.
number 10 is Middle Earth: Shadows of War, which is the Lord of the Rings game, sequel to the Shadows of Mordor game. I didn't personally get to play this one, so I have no type of information besides video information that I've seen on it. Corey, did you pick this one up?
I absolutely did not.
Maybe we can discuss this right here. Corey seems to think any Lord of the Rings game is a movie game. Even if...
Thank you, Gil.
So, even if the game doesn't have any storylines from the movie, he still feels it's a movie game.
Okay.
Because traditionally, movie games suck. But this Lord of the Rings game actually is a very good game. So will we categorize it as a movie game or just a regular old Lord of the Ring video game?
I would say probably more on the. I would lean on the video game side.
Very good.
Simply because anything that happens in games can't always be considered for how it will affect the overarching story of a movie series. So that, and I also kind of like to think video games in general kind of focus on more of the player and their aspect of the storytelling rather than the story itself that is usually told by the books.
Sheeple.
That's 1 point against you.
Sheeple.
Right there.
One word. I don't know you, Katie.
I'm not saying that the games can't be similar to the books and follow them. I think the books are awesome.
I think
I'm
you
a
said
book
it all.
lover.
You rubbed it in his face enough. That's understandable. Father of the Year, where do you land on here?
The game, I haven't played it myself, so I'll say that, but I think it sounds like a fun game, an interesting game, just based on the fact that I've heard so many people complaining about the previous, in the previous game, the prequel or whatever you want to call it to this one.
The first one.
The first one. Right. Some of those orcs and bad guys, whatever you want to call them, they would come back to haunt you. I guess they come back in the second game as well, and they come back to really piss you off and aggravate you. So I've had a lot of good laughs just based on other people's reactions.
Oh, well, see, there you go. It's a good game, deserving.
Father of the Year, ladies and gentlemen, as far as I'm concerned.
That kind of sounds like me watching it as well. Watching everyone's reaction to it.
Right.
So I love watching the reaction. I can't stand horror games myself because I would be up for nights on end. But I love watching other people play them.
Twitch.com. PogChamp.
Well, now they're asking me to turn up KD's microphone.
Sorry.
There you go.
I do the same thing when I go to karaoke at night. I don't hold the
Wait,
mic
you go to karaoke?
Yes.
At night.
What's your song? What's your go-to?
I have a lot.
What's your go-to, though?
If somebody said, gun to the head, sing your karaoke song right now, what are you going with? Or everybody in here is going...
Maybe Looking Through Your Eyes.
I've never heard the song.
Shut Up and Fish. Another fun one.
Really?
Wait, are these country songs?
One of them is country. One of them is more, I guess...
Folk?
No.
I've never heard them. So
Nobody
sings through.
Are there any of them that the four of us could sing together right now?
You guys know Santa Baby?
Yeah, I say let's go for it.
I don't know Santa Baby.
Yeah, you do.
What's Santa Baby?
Just mouth the word.
Mouth the words.
Yeah.
Okay. So a song I don't know, mouth the words.
Well, you know what? One of my girlfriends always says that if you forget the words of a song, just sing the words watermelon, and no one will know.
Watermelon.
I'll tell you right now, it does not work.
Exactly. So then why would I try that?
Do you know any Christmas songs, Aaron?
I know most any, so...
Jingle Bells is a classic.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
Do you know Marshmallow World?
What the hell is that?
Okay.
I think that's...
Marshmallow. That's a deep cut.
Wait, did you say Marshmallow World?
Yeah, Marshmallow World.
I thought she said something in another language, in French or something. Like,
So
do you
it's
know
not
Hot
just
Telephone?
me. See, it's not. You know sign language. She said, "I don't know. I don't know sign language. So if you're saying something, I really don't know."
No,
what
it's
it
just
is.
saying I signed.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't take a foreign language class in high school like the normal kids.
Yeah. Well, see, no, I took French instead of Spanish, like everybody else took Spanish. So I took.
My high school offered like 3 of them. They offered like German, Spanish, French. You chose which one you wanted to do. I didn't want any of them.
Really?
So my mom and I took sign language together.
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. At the
Very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special.
Is that Mariah Carey?
Huh?
Is that Mariah Carey?
No, it's Wham.
Oh, that's Wham?
Wham.
Oh, okay.
Wham bam.
I've heard some Wham before. I muted you that whole time, so literally that's a solo from her just singing the whole
Why did you mute me?
Huh?
I'm a great singer.
Oh, I thought it was great having you with me.
Yeah,
All
no,
right.
he was
I have no idea
with
what
you
I
in
sound
spirit.
like.
He was with you in
Father of the Year.
Adios, folks.
Thanks, man.
Have a good
I got-
podcast.
All right, thank you, sir.
I have no idea what it sounded like, so hopefully it
In chat room, they're saying great voice because they only heard you.
Oh, great.
Last Christmas,
that's why.
I gave you my heart.
How you doing, sir?
Oh, hello.
The first time he's been on here in a millennium.
Do you know
Yeah.
each other?
No.
No.
Literally, the only person I know here is Kurt.
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
That is like
so you
it.
don't know each other?
No.
Not officially.
I kind of, okay, I'm a little high, so I
Basically
might
what
have missed.
Basically, what happened was I joined Kurt on a cast
Yep.
with a video. He was playing a video game. We were talking about Justice League. I've now seen Justice League,
Very good.
but
Not for the
while
reasons
we were
you-
doing the cast, he popped on, and
Yes.
that's basically the extent of how I know him.
Chatting
All
her
right.
up a little bit, says she needs to come on to the show so we can talk about
No,
this.
we need this guy on the show more.
I don't know where have
Do
you
we?
been? You seem like you just been
Working.
a working?
Yeah.
Working man now?
Yeah.
You know why I like working with Bags? Because he's like an artist. Like everyone else I ask to be on the show, they will like pretend to be sad that they can't make it to the show. When I ask Alex, he's like, "Nah, I'm tired."
I literally was getting home after like 2 hours of overtime at least that day, which was the about 7th hour of overtime in the last 3 days. Yeah.
It was mad respect for me. I was like, I respect this man even more than I already
I was
did.
gonna send F you guys, but I deleted that one. I just felt like it would be a little too far.
That actually, that's
I would have been right par for the
Yeah,
course.
that's
I
par
know.
for the course, yes,
I
definitely.
softened up a little.
What's the next game?
Next game on the list of top 20 games in 2017 is clearly Woo for the
I don't know.
Wii.
Do you know what they're playing over there?
Woo for
Yes.
the Wii.
I brought the game
Oh,
Social
okay.
Sabotage for them to play.
I was playing it when I jumped into this.
But here's the problem. I text somebody that I thought I had their phone number that my nickname is Beef Stick, and they text back, "Who is this?" And then I text back
And I've made a huge mistake.
So I said, "Is this so and so?"
I've
And
made a
they were
huge
like,
mistake.
"No, it's not." And so I said, "Okay, I'm going to delete your number." He said, "Thank you." So I'm like, "All right." So somebody out there
You
thinks
should have
my name is
invited
Beef
them to
Stick.
Christmas dinner
Should've.
and then you would have been a viral media thing.
Because that's how it works. Yeah.
Well, they went there for the second Thanksgiving.
I saw that, and I wanted to applaud that. That's commendable.
Good job, white person.
Yes, make it a yearly thing.
Good
and
job,
then we'll
white
see.
person. You did it, white person.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're looking at number 9 in the
Wait,
top
wait,
20.
I kind of spaced out. Was he talking to me when he said?
Not at
No,
all.
no, no.
Not at
Different
all.
white person.
No.
We number 9 in the top 20. Destiny 2. Apparently.
Hey.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
I'm liking the game.
Wait a minute.
You know, I like the visuals.
There you
Let me
go.
rephrase
Oh,
that.
it's so gorgeous,
Respect.
especially
I
at
have
60
the
frames
art
per second.
Yeah.
That's what I.
She likes the art books.
I do art. That's what I do. I
We all
specialize
do
in
art.
concept art.
Hey, that's a coincidence. He does machines.
Yeah.
Right over there, Bags.
I do machines.
Bags does machines.
All right, I
specialize
mean,
in D&D
not
and
untrue.
fantasy concept art.
You do D&D concept art? Is that what you said?
That's what I enjoy doing. Yeah.
Wow. We should have her do some D&D concept art for our D&D characters.
I enjoy. You know, my favorite part about playing D&D is actually developing what items my character carries.
Hold on.
Which is a lot of fun.
You also play the game.
Yes.
Do you DM?
I have DM'd a little bit with some of my girlfriends. I've also done some Fate DMing.
What the hell is that?
It's another. It's not D&D. It's not Pathfinder. It's a little more simplistic in some aspects of the rules. It's still a
Okay.
storytelling game that relies on dice.
Okay.
But you have fate points as well incorporated into the game itself.
You said Fate? F-A-T-E?
Fate.
Okay.
I think you heard fake.
Yeah, that's what I said.
With a
That's-
K.
That's exactly why I said, what the hell is that? Because I'm like, what is fake DMing?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't really DM.
I've done that every time, actually. I just fake DM.
So we're formulating a Marvel role-playing
Nice.
game. We've done maybe 4 or 5 episodes so far of it.
Oh, cool.
It's been swimmingly. It's been going swimmingly. I DM this, and it's literally just rules out the window. I'm telling you
Rule
a
of
story.
cool. Rule of cool.
Yes, rule of cool. If it's cool, it goes.
Yep.
You know, if it doesn't.
If it's cool, roll a dice.
Yeah.
No,
All right.
I've had some pretty lucky dice rolls in our D&D game.
So, have you seen like Harmon's Quest?
Yes.
So,
Yes.
I know there's probably more depth to it, but they cut it up, you know, so it can fit in a 30-minute nice little package.
Yeah.
That's how we play ours.
Have you seen Adventure Zone?
No. I've only seen
I would highly encourage it.
Harmon's Quest. Of course, I've seen the what's the one with Geek and Sundry?
Oh gosh, I've seen theirs.
With
Roll.
No, Critical Role. Thank
That's what it is. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
No.
There's also-
Did you hear him? He was no first. No. Wait, yeah.
you. Well, 'cause you said rolls.
Roll,
So,
yeah.
Okay.
And what's the one that Rooster Teeth used to do? It was like Dungeons. It was like half-wits and something.
The Dungeons and Douchebags, am I right?
No.
I mean, you're here.
I saw. I listened to a
A lot of
podcast called Dungeons and Dames.
Oh,
A
okay.
full female cast, and theirs is actually pretty entertaining.
Oh, Dames. I heard
I
games.
would definitely encourage
Yeah, I
you to see
get that.
Adventure Zone. It has very similar kind of design as Harmon Quest, keeping more towards like story and development and a little more cut up, which is really nice.
So I got to get you on then for our Marvel role playing.
Dun, dun, dun,
yes,
dun.
that's going to be amazing. You need to join us as well. It is
Sure.
amazing.
I don't know. My
fun.
last character kind of kind of screwed up my DM a little bit for half a game.
Well, see, here's the thing, because what we do, we call it the New Mutants. So in the Marvel universe, you don't know what ability you have when you're a mutant. It just triggers either.
This was not an ability.
Oh well, yeah. So
this is my character literally walking into an assassin's guild.
Oh, so this was just your personality then? What did you do in the Assassin's Guild? Inquiring minds like to know. Really?
Well, basically what happened was my character walked in. I did not think of a plan before I walked into the middle of the
So
Assassin's
you Leroy
Guild.
Jenkins did, okay.
So the second I walked in, I just kind of went with the very first thing I could think of, which was to have my character get everyone's attention, which consisted of basically starting a strip show.
There you go.
With my character, and
That'll
I rolled
get people's
super high
attention.
on all the rolls, so I had everyone's attention. To the
Really?
point where my entire team had to roll 3 times. So 3 rounds of my teammates rolling to try and not be distracted as we go through.
Take that
to
back.
the next point,
Thank you.
I then continued to have the entire Assassin's Guild
You
kill
ready?
each other.
Oh no, we have to cut this incredibly compelling conversation
You know what?
that I
That's-
actually missed because I went to go get more beer.
She's going to leave.
Classic Cory.
She's going to leave on the note of she got naked in front of a whole bunch of assassins.
All right, that's all I needed to know.
Classic move.
KD will
And here
definitely
we
be
go.
back. You will definitely be back on the show. We got to get you back on there.
Gilbert Arenas.
All right, well, thanks for having me.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Have a good rest of your night.
Now, what's funny is this is like a true odd couple situation because these two actually live together, Alexander Baggs
That's my boy.
Yep.
and Gilby Galam.
You don't look as happy as you used to.
I know.
I
He's
know
got
that
a
he does.
ju-
He was like, this is his new roommate. Yep.
Yep.
Gilbert is the
New, old.
yin to the Baggs
Second.
yang.
Second one, yes.
He's like
He was
the
my
opposite.
He was my ex-roommate, then he became my roommate again.
Yes.
Well, Gilbert, you travel a lot, it seems like. Every time I'm looking at your social medias, you're in some type of lobbying event or some type of political party event or something like that. You seem like
I didn't come here to talk about politics.
I know. But, I mean, you just seem like you're
But don't
He's
forget
active in
to
the
call
scene.
or email your senator about net neutrality.
Oh, let's talk net neutrality for a minute now that we got Gilbert. So Gilbert is the king.
Screw Bags.
Screw Bags. Oh, yeah.
He doesn't know anything about this stuff.
Yeah, he
Fuck
doesn't
that
know anything.
asshole.
Now that we got Gilbert here,
No,
net
no,
neutrality. Your thoughts?
Gilbert is he's Alex Prime. So
Wow.
so Gilbert
What?
he
does
runs the
that even
Sacramento
mean?
PC Gaming Group, and you guys are doing something right now for net neutrality. Explain it all.
So we're looking at massive amount of porn.
Yes.
Oh, basically we're like trying to lobby our House representatives by just calling them. I pretty much just like take my labor union work and then I just throw it on top of my group.
Who's our representative?
Depends on where you live.
Okay.
So
I live in the hood.
Here?
So
No
So
one.
here,
DJ Mustard.
downtown in Natomas
No
is
one.
Doris Matsui. Where do you live?
I live in Del Paso Heights.
Is that real? Is that technically Rio Linda?
No.
It's really
No,
close, but
No,
it's
close.
Citrus Heights.
That's Matsui.
DPH.
That's Matsui?
Yeah, that's Doris Matsui.
Wait, who's Natomas?
And Matsui is for net neutrality.
Yeah.
I met her. I met her
Okay.
intern.
Thank-
Very good guy.
Somebody in
Which
California wouldn't be?
The guy.
Kind of seems like
Yeah.
California's
How long ago?
We got enough.
Like,
we got enough dummies here.
4 months ago.
Sometimes they get elected to office.
Is his name Sam?
Probably.
Stefanki?
I didn't
What
see
did
what
you
his
say his last name was?
Stefanki?
I think we have
More like
our
stanky.
contact in the politics world is the same guy. I think.
We need to
He's the
keep
aide that
going
I'm in
on.
contact with.
With the
all I
list?
know.
Yeah, we need
Destiny
to
2
get on
is
the
good.
Oh, let's get on the list.
No,
Let's
it's
do
not.
this.
Depending on what you like to do it.
Persona 5 is the next one on the list.
Oh man, that's a great.
What is that game?
fucking game? I don't know. Fuck that game.
Persona 5, RPG, Japanese.
I know Persona.
Oh, that's the one that they got mad at people for streaming it, right? They're like, don't stream the story
Really?
because you'll spoil it
Oh,
for people.
yeah, they did. And it's pretty a...
Why would you tell them? But who cares? People just want to watch it.
Yeah.
No, but
it's not even like they have multiple endings or anything like that. It's kind of a straightforward. I don't know if they actually
I mean,
they
it's
may
not
have.
straightforward. I think the whole point of it is that it's an interesting story to go through, and if you were to see a scene out of context, it would really fuck over the story.
It's a book.
Right, it's a very linear. It's a linear.
That's what I meant. Yes, linear.
It's not straightforward.
Correct. Tomatoes, tomatoes, Persona 5, everybody. Next one on the list. I'm only rushing this now.
That's all we're talking about?
No.
All right, do we need to get through the list? Let's keep
Yeah,
going.
what's the next
Well, we
game?
do because we're on 8 and it's already late. So 7 is Near Automata. Same thing, Japanese RPG stuff,
Automata?
right? I've
Oh,
seen actually a lot of
I-
cosplay of that.
I watched my friend play it on his Twitch. That game is fucking cool, actually.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a really cool game.
Yeah.
And I heard the DLC was really good for it, even though it was really named something stupid. It was like a string of 16 numbers together.
Okay. That's, all right.
Can I get
Jared
the
was probably
DLC?
gonna be like, I played that game. Why are you talking about it more? Because nobody really cares.
Hey, Aaron. I feel like I'm wearing a hat.
South Park, Fractured Butthole is the next one.
No, wait, hold on. We can't skip this. Alex, am I wearing a hat right now?
Mind you, he's had some.
There is no spoon.
Something to.
I'm wearing a hat.
Ingest.
I think I'm wearing a hat because I see something over here.
There's a hat.
Thank God. Okay.
There is no hat.
All right, I'm wearing a hat.
There's never been a hat.
I confirmed with my hands.
Confirmed
I
hat.
am wearing a hat.
What's
Thank
up?
you, Gilbert.
Ceramic Dragons in the building.
Oh, see, that's
Buttholes.
fucking with me.
What do you think about
There we
it?
go. Thank you.
I heard it is kind of the same problem of the first game, where it's like, oh, this is cool, and then about halfway through, you're kind of like, okay, well, what else is
get it.
there?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
like
like
I get
I
it.
get it,
It's not
yeah.
like the jokes are lame. It's just that the mechanics through the jokes, you get tired of them. You know? It's like, oh,
But is
I
it a
get
good
it. The
game?
fart magic, haha, sort of thing. Although I appreciate that they made it superheroes this time, I guess, right?
Yes.
And at one point, you can retcon your story based on the new powers you get.
Really?
Which is like very classic
Comic
comic
booky?
book,
Yeah, okay,
And so you can
alright.
change your origin story because that
so
dictates
versed.
your powers.
I like it. I like it. I like it. What about you, Gil? Did you ever play this one?
Do I what?
Did you ever play this Fractured Butthole?
I've never played it.
He just plays PUBG.
Yeah, I just play PUBG.
Really? That's it?
That's it.
So,
Is it not even Fortnite?
PUBG and then and then PvP Destiny 2 right now.
What? No, Fortnite? 50v50.
Fortnite. What's that?
Hey, they've got a brand new 50v50 mode coming out.
I don't know, man. That's a lot of time.
How many chicken dinners you got?
How many chicken dinners? I don't count, but I
Multiple?
I have a,
Multiple.
Is
I
that a
have
PUBG
multiple.
thing?
Yeah. Winner, chicken dinner.
It's if you get.
How many
don't
chicken
know
dinners
that?
do you get?
No.
I feel like I'm talking into a wall.
Because
sometimes.
if he's Fortnite, if he's PUBG, I'm definitely Fortnite. I've never done that.
I feel like
If he's
this was-
mainstream, I'm definitely alt. So
I feel like
don't
this is
have
going
to
to
have
break
it.
into a song.
We don't have to have an adversarial relationship.
No, it's not an adversarial relationship. I'm just
if
saying.
he's PUBG,
I'm just saying.
And I'm a
then I'm
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
There's, I don't know.
We
They're-
don't get along
They're essentially the exact
because
same
he
game.
don't think right.
It's a battle royale. I'm not. Hey.
Hey.
So Gilbert's the only one of the few other people I know who really pays attention to the esports scene.
Do you
Me?
now?
No, it's not that well. Not that great.
Well, I mean, as compared to the normal person,
Backpedal
you
down
at
that
least,
pretty fast.
you're at least a person
no,
who
no,
has
no.
a favorite
I'm
team.
not that kind of nerd.
No.
I like esports as a whole, but
It's pronounced esports, actually.
So who's your favorite
He's
team?
born and
then?
raised in Mexico.
Cloud9.
Esport.
Oh.
He likes heartbreak.
He said
He,
Cloud9.
he loves his heart to be just
They
ripped asunder and then
represent
shit
America.
into.
They America's team, Cloud9.
America's team.
It's a front runner team. It's
They were once sponsored by the Air Force. Come on.
What?
then
Because
the
they're
Air
on
Force
Cloud9,
stopped. Why do you
Air
think that
Force.
happened?
Yeah, I know.
Because they
Okay.
lost.
Because they
So
keep
now
on
they're
letting
the
us
Army
down.
Reserves. Is that what they do?
That's actually National Guard.
Okay, that's close enough. What is that? A weekend? 1 weekend out of a month? What's the National Guard?
Yeah, it's about a weekend.
Yeah.
Don't miss it though. They get real mad.
If you miss your weekend.
Oh, and you also get called in for like fires in California though.
Oh damn! So that means they're there.
Yeah, they're actually busy. Chose the wrong state.
What are we talking about right now?
National Guard.
Oh, okay.
I'm a little lost.
You
too.
know what? Actually, number 5 on the list. Guess what that one is?
National Guard video game.
PUBG.
PUBG.
Plunk bat.
Perfect timing.
Good timing.
PUBG.
Wait. Does that even deserve to be on the list? Did it officially launch this year, or is it going to
It
run
won't, it won't launch until it will launch in December, right?
So
It
is
is
it just?
December.
I don't pay attention to that stupid
Yeah,
game.
it'll be
Is
like
it-
late December.
Is it just a nominee
Or
for
is it
Game of the
early
Year
next-
every year then?
No.
I know. Like,
No, not for
how do you
next
judge those? The
'Cause-
pre-release games.
Because on the test server right now,
All
is
games are
basically-
pre-released
is the
'cause they're on the
1.0
internet.
version, is the version they're going to release.
People got mad about we didn't put Fortnite even as an option.
We didn't put what?
Should it have
Fortnite.
been, or can it
Oh.
win next year?
I think it should
Fortnite's hella not out.
should have been an option.
right?
I agree.
December 20th, Ceramic Dragon is saying.
For a plunk bat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next guest, ready? We're losing bags.
You're losing the bags.
Alex!
Where the heck is freaking?
I'll be here in spirit.
Yeah.
I see him right over there. He hasn't died.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey!
Hi.
Co-owner of Oblivion Comics and Coffee.
Let's just go with manager for now. I don't want to get that
So don't
heat.
put on airs right now.
No, I was just talking with the other guys about how the building next door is haunted.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it's a condemned building, and if you look through that window right over there, there's like red satanic paintings on the walls and stuff. Every once in a while, we'll walk over, it's like, there's a light on in the room over there. What the hell? What the hell? That's a condemned building. Nobody's paying the energy bill. Why is there a light on?
Or maybe somebody is paying the energy bill.
Oh, no, yeah. I mean, you can...
Are you sure there's nobody squatting in there?
No, there shouldn't be. It's a condemned. Everything's locked down. Everything's boarded up.
You heard it right here first, Aaron.
Yeah,
the real-life
next
version
door,
of Resident Evil.
Well. Yeah.
When it goes down, me and you are the main characters, and that's where we got to go to fight the main bad.
Condemned building.
Yeah. This was just an NPC conversation before.
That's horrible.
The big boom.
This was the longest NPC conversation. That's the one that people just press X all the way through and do not care about the conversation. That's exactly what that is.
So how you guys been?
You're good. Have you played PUBG?
I have not. I've been stuck on like Assassin's Creed Origins.
Oh man, that was all the way down on the list at number 11.
Should it have been higher? Should it have been higher?
It's a good one. It really changed up the system for the Assassin's Creed. I liked it. It's a good exploration. It's a lot bigger map. But out of the year, I don't know. There were some good games this year. It's been a good year. 11's still respectable.
Yeah,
right. I mean mid-tier.
That's good.
Yeah, it's
That's
mid-tier.
the game when we get their buy-in. I like that.
I feel like the story could have been a little bit stronger, but I mean, I was doing a lot of the side missions, so maybe I just didn't mainline that main mission, so I didn't have that punch. I don't know. Maybe that's all.
Gilbert, tell us a little bit, because I know your time is probably coming up pretty soon, but I want to know more about the Sacramento PC Gaming Group. Why should people join you?
Wait, what?
Why should people join the PC Gaming Group of Sacramento on Facebook?
Because it's lit AF.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, that's a good
I can confirm.
We have LANs and events coming up, and we like to socialize. And we're not all about just one game. We're like trying to reach into like the bigger community.
Nice.
My favorite thing is Salty Sundays.
Yes.
So they have a Discord group, and you go there. They'll choose a game. Overwatch, usually PUBG, one of the two.
We call it the Big Four, like the Big Four games that are being played right now.
What are to you?
Right now we are running. So we assign an officer to run each game. Or officers.
Wow, there's officers?
Yes, we do have club officers.
Are there sergeants?
I picked them.
Do they get
Are
badges?
you the president?
No, they get free shit from me.
Wait, what are we then in your grand scheme of this government?
You are an affiliate community leader.
How do we feel about that, Aaron?
I mean, it's his group, his call.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
His
I
group,
still
his
think
call.
you
I
should
can
get
get
your
behind
officers'
that.
badges.
Yeah.
Do they
they
get
definitely
badges?
No, they definitely get perks though. Don't worry.
They do.
They get perks.
Okay, that doesn't sound. What type of?
I know the way you said that. That's a little weird.
One hand washes the other.
They definitely get perks. They definitely get perks.
But I'm gonna say the Big Four games are Destiny 2, League of Legends, PUBG.
League of Legends has been out for the longest.
Huh?
It's not. They play the most popular games.
Oh, that you
popular
guys
games.
are playing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we can like tap into the community.
Okay.
So League of Legends, Destiny 2, PUBG, and then the other game is
Overwatch.
Overwatch. Yeah, I don't.
How can you forget?
Because I don't really like that game that much.
How do you not like that game? You're a CS player, though.
I'm a CS:GO player.
Wow.
Is that why you like C9?
Yeah.
With your little super group right
Yeah,
now?
but they suck.
Didn't even qualify?
Cloud9 sucks.
Oh, you got a little
CS:GO?
super group.
You guys need to work on it.
Didn't they drop Shroud?
Yes.
Huh. Seems
They've
like
had a lot of roster changes.
seems like your orgs aren't making great decisions. Maybe it's time to change.
Wow.
To a group who's actually from the city of Sacramento, of which you run a group.
I'll think about it.
Where's Cloud9 based?
I think you look better in pink than you do blue.
Where's
I wear
Cloud9?
pink.
Yeah.
Where's
I wear
Cloud9
pink.
based? Where's Cloud9
Yeah, we got
based?
some pink Oblivion shirts
They're
you could rock.
based.
I'll wear it.
Where's Cloud9 based? London?
I don't even know where they're based.
Well-
Because their team is like just America.
Their Overwatch team is EU though. Their Overwatch team is.
Is it?
Is the London Spitfire? Yeah.
I'm losing faith. I didn't even know that.
Yeah. You gotta switch to Energy SF Shock, baby. You're gonna be running most of our viewing parties, right?
Huh?
You're gonna help us run viewing parties.
I'm gonna help run viewing parties.
So then you gotta switch
You gotta
alliances.
switch
Yeah.
alliances.
You
That's
gotta-
That's not a commitment, but yeah, I'm gonna say.
you can't dip your fingers in two different, coffees. If that's a saying.
I don't think that is the
Yeah,
saying.
it's-
No,
It's-
you
actually, we
can
have a
totally dip your
specialist
fingers
here.
in two
See?
different copies.
Yeah.
It's actually right now we're running like 4 different kinds. If you wanted to,
You want
really
to dip
get
all
all
four
4
fingers
in.
in there?
Yeah, you get the cups close
Wait,
enough.
how good does the Bang sell? Is it a seller?
It sells pretty consistently. I mean, it's not the best seller. The best seller is like the Dream and the Oblivion, but it's up there.
It's a contender. What can we be doing to make it more of a seller?
Well, I mean, I know you guys talk about Oblivion, but do you talk about the bang specifically?
Oh,
I mean, do you actually like mention the bang?
Oh, I gotta snap this.
I mean,
snap this, please.
I mean, we try and put your logo. We literally put your logo on the toast. I mean, it's got the bang
toast.
symbol. It's got the exclamation mark.
And what's the next?
I'm fascinated with what Gil's gonna snap over here.
I don't know.
Gil, I don't even add you on Snapchat. Why don't I have you on Snapchat?
Oh, why don't you add me?
Yeah, exactly. So we can lobby or something
You
together.
can
I don't
snap
know.
together, complain about the government.
Do you have a Bitmoji as well?
I don't do Bitmoji yet. I have it installed, but I haven't really done it.
Okay. What's going on now?
I don't know, but I'm going to talk a little bit more about the bang
Go
toast
ahead.
because it is a wonderful toast. It's on country French bread with butter.
What did this turn
sea
into?
Salt,
commercial.
Oregano?
Yes. Well, no, we're promoting your toast.
Very good.
It's your toast, the bang, the VGB bang, inspired by VGB, our
like that.
beloved friends right here with us. And it's got peanut butter, Nutella, honey, and chocolate sauce.
Sauce. How about that, Aaron?
Sauce.
Sauce.
Wait,
It's the bang.
oh, wait, is that the one with peanut butter and...
Nutella and honey and chocolate. Yes,
no,
indeed.
Wait, no, I'm thinking about, what's the one with the raspberry?
The raspberry. No, we got the tippy toe, which has the peanut butter and the strawberry and blackberry
Oh,
jam.
sorry. I like, that one is good.
Yeah, I mean, hell, they're all good, right?
But
I mean, you don't expect me to say something different, right? I helped
toast-
design them.
This message was brought to you by Oblivion
is
Comics and
very
Coffee.
What I got?
Come for
I
the
got a
comics,
spiel.
stay
I got
for the
a, I got a
coffee.
shell for Oblivion while I'm on the clock, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Are you on the clock right now? Are you getting paid to do this?
No,
I wish.
No, I clocked
Conflict
out.
of interest.
I don't know what time. I was working for like the first half of this. Now what time is it now? No, I clocked out about an hour ago.
You seem to be very interested in some of the extracurriculars.
You mean the keg over there that I helped tap?
Yes. The
Yes,
keg over
yes.
there. Did you find some?
Oh, of course.
All right.
I brought some with me, sir.
Let's fucking go.
where are we going?
You're the Twitch user. You should know all the lingo. Aaron, do you know what PogChamp means?
Like the game?
I thought we were going down the list
No, PogChamp.
What?
No.
of games.
Well, yeah, what number was PUBG?
PUBG was number 5.
Number 5.
Number 5? Oh, damn it. I should have pushed it harder on my group to vote.
Yeah.
Oh, you could have skewed the vote right there. Yeah,
Yeah,
you could have. Can't believe that.
Weight matters.
Number 4 is Horizon Zero Dawn.
Hells yes,
Is that
that
the
was my
one-
jam. I platinumed that shit.
Really?
Yes, I did.
We don't get too many people that
Is that the
platinum
one that's in the
things.
future with the dinosaur robots?
Yeah, the dinosaur
Oh, that game is
robots.
fucking cool.
Yeah.
Platinum
was
that game.
fun.
Okay, so
and
why?
you got a fiery redhead, female protagonist.
Uh-huh.
Good story. I really like the
Yeah.
story, and man, I got so distracted. Just like I set a waypoint. I'm like, I gotta get there. I'm gonna do this, and then all of a sudden, like I'm like halfway across the map the other direction because I was chasing dinosaurs to hunt.
Wow.
Yeah. It's
And
just
so
like,
is hunting dinosaurs a big portion of this game?
well, yeah. I mean, it's like this is like the general like you take them out, you get some crafting materials, and you can upgrade things. So yeah, it's one of those good loops. It's a good loop.
100%.
But it doesn't feel
Yeah, I 100%ed that sucker.
it doesn't feel like a Far Cry loop, too. That's what I when I was watching. Because Far Cry feels like...
We're talking about Horizon Zero Dawn, number 4 on the list.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
one,
number 4. I believe that's number 4.
I never...
That's
I
terrible,
only watched
though.
it on Twitch.
Yeah.
I never really
Webb's
played
here, everybody.
What's up?
First time
Hi, Webb.
caller, long time listener.
Long time listener, first time caller.
Yep.
Yeah, and that game was not also beautiful, just like Mr. Webb.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
Boom.
Oh,
Nailed
hot
it.
damn.
I think his time is. Whose time has come? Your time has come.
Oh, I don't... Are we, is it time?
Who got here? Oh no, yeah, it is your time because you got here before.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
2017.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I replaced. Was it Max?
You
It was an
replaced
M name.
Bags. Wait, who got here first?
No, he replaced Bags, so it's my turn to go.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gil, for being out here. We will see you soon, sir.
Nice talking with you.
Yeah.
And look, already the emotes are already coming through for the next person that's coming in.
Yeah.
Stephen Gutierrez is here. As we're on number 3. Number 3 is Cuphead.
Cuphead.
Yes.
Wait, you just blew through number 4.
No, we didn't. We talked to 4 the whole time when
I
you were
was
gone.
here the entire time.
No, you weren't.
I did not go grab.
I distinctly remember Webb sitting in that seat.
Yeah.
I made a comment about him being sexy.
Exactly.
We get
like the game.
confused a lot, and this man is probably high on drugs.
Drew and the Turners is spamming
That
your
is
face
a
in
fact
chat.
truth.
Oh, okay, cool. Thanks,
Yeah.
thanks.
Maybe I should look at that.
Cuphead.
That was the party so far, Steven.
That was a Xbox and
You know,
PC
I've been in
exclusive,
the
right?
corner
Yes.
playing
Yeah.
that social
How is
sabotage.
that game? I wish I want to play that as well.
If you got balls, it's easy.
Yeah.
I mean, just who cares?
Has anybody not done one of the cards?
Everybody's done everything.
Really?
Yeah, nobody's backed out yet.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of disappointing, kind of not.
Okay, we'll have to see where it goes later on in the.
Have you two met before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please exchange pleasantries.
Hey, how's it going? I see you every once in a while, but the last time we like really talked was the last Christmas party, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably. Yeah.
extended talk. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Before
know.
that, we had pizza
You were
together.
here a second
Yeah,
ago, but
that's
now
what the first
we got it. We got it.
Okay.
Because
All right.
you didn't
See you with this crew
loop
every once
in,
in a while.
so that's why.
They need.
Is it really only
That's
10:30?
what it is.
Yes, it's 10:30 right now.
I give them
You got
the
a full other
ideas, the slogans.
Oh yes,
Well,
yeah, I
it was
see it.
the-
You're
the-
hanging
the-
out in the
yeah,
seating
we-
section in the comics.
Yeah, baby.
Always eyeing the comics.
Podcasting for a
I know.
full
I'm like,
year.
Oh, so we're gonna end the podcast and keep the stream going, though,
Yes,
right?
Wait, what?
correct.
Let's go, baby.
So number 2 right now, we got
Wait, we just
Wait,
blown
whoa.
through to it.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah,
Wait,
Cuphead.
Cuphead. We're going
Cuphead.
Cuphead.
That's right. My fault.
Yeah,
My
let's
fault.
talk about Cuphead. Let's
Yeah.
talk about Cuphead.
I
So
got a
Cuphead.
cup. Shoot
I have-
things with his fingers.
I have a cup right here.
As
Put
do
it on your
I.
head. No,
As
don't.
do I.
Don't.
Raise your glasses for Cuphead.
Oop.
Clink.
Raise your glasses.
It is a
shake
game
your
that I
asses.
wish I had an Xbox so I could play it.
We
It
get it on
looks.
PC.
Wait, PC.
Oh, that's right.
And
I
it's
gotta
not
get
a graphically heavy game, so it's not like you
It's very
True.
artsy.
True.
very
I know,
artsy fartsy.
the artist in me absolutely loves that. I was an art teacher, and I'm just like, wait, you spend how much? It's all hand drawn. Oh God, yes.
And I understand it's cool and everything like that, but I don't think it deserves to be number 3.
I hear it's very difficult.
That's cool. So is Dark Souls. So is
Contra.
Contra.
Yeah.
Yeah. But are we putting them on there? No, we're not.
You know
I mean, they
what
came out
game
this year.
sucks, Aaron?
Do tell. I'm not
Super
Aaron, but
Ghouls and Ghosts.
With
Also a
a
different
with a proper frame rate, it wouldn't suck. I bet.
Here's the deal. I played Super Ghouls and Ghosts as a child. Child. And I wasn't able to get past the first level. I was able to get past every level of every game when I was a child, except Super Ghouls and Ghosts, let alone the first level. Jake brings an emulator ROM.
An emulator ROM.
Yes, sir.
oh boy.
And the first game I load up is Super Ghouls and Ghosts because I wanted to see if, as an adult man, I can beat this game.
He could.
I could not.
No.
I couldn't get past the first level.
It's a difficult game.
It's Dark Souls of its time.
Ooh.
No, that was Aladdin.
Oh
Those-
yeah, Aladdin
Or
was hard,
Lion
man.
King.
Or Lion King.
Any of those Disney games were
Yeah,
ridiculous.
Aladdin was my jam back in the day.
It was good.
Yeah. Gotta collect those apples.
Is the camera? Can it see everybody?
That's
do
what I'm checking right
do
now.
I need to take camera control?
It sees me like half.
That's okay. I like living in the shadows.
That's creepy. But I know
What?
you're not a creepy dude.
So Cuphead.
Cuphead.
Why
So
is
it's a
it?
cup. It's got a head.
It's amazing
It's got
artwork.
bad.
Why didn't anybody buy this game if it was so cheap?
I have a head.
Cuphead.
They're calling you a lightweight in chat, by the way.
Have they seen how many of these I've drinking?
He's had
How
quite a few.
anemones?
As like every
do it.
Christmas party, he has had a good
And-
amount.
Do it
And-
in Tarda says you're a lightweight.
It's
You know
true.
what?
You've
Oh
been worse.
come on, he's holding it down.
Yeah,
He's only now starting, just a tad bit of a slur.
This is all part of my strategy because after the party's the after party.
Strategy?
And we're going to go back to VGB Studios and continue.
What's happening?
I think we're going to go to VGB Studios after this, maybe. Depends on when I black out.
Depends on the white.
As long as you don't fall on anything, you know, like any of the racks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, right? You just
don't
gotta
wanna
claim
lose-
your sleeping spot, and then we don't get to draw on you. Wait, what are the house rules? Because I know normally it's like if you claim your sleeping spot and you take your shoes off, then it's like, okay, we can't draw on them.
That's way too many
I've
rules.
never done that. It was always just like he fell asleep. Dicks. All over his face. You know?
Dick.
I don't know. Maybe my college was a little bit nicer.
You guys had rules. It
Yeah.
was just all unorganized crime.
But Cuphead, everybody. Great
Cuphead.
game.
Indeed.
Cuphead.
Indeed.
1999.
A+ game.
Actually, I don't
10
have
out of 10.
Number 2, Super Mario Odyssey.
Now, this, in my book, was number 1.
Super Mario Odyssey.
Yes, Super Mario Odyssey for the Switch.
Switch.
I need to get me one of those.
And that was about it. It wasn't on anything else. Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to log into our Twitch as well so I can get
Switch.
some of the video.
You need me to take over, Aaron? I'm perfectly capable.
Yeah,
I
go
hear
ahead.
there's
and
a
try.
lot of costumes
What's the game?
in the Odyssey.
Odyssey.
You should be talking the most about it.
The
You're the one
book
that
by
made it.
Homer.
There's a lot of people.
Also based off of Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, actually, was where Odyssey
I
came
think
from.
that might have been the other way around, wasn't it?
No,
Maybe- no. I think you're right.
Pretty sure.
Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Because I mean,
certain Homer's.
Homer was watching that George Clooney, and he's like, I need to do my own version of this.
George Clooney's been alive for forever.
That was a good Homer, wasn't it, Aaron?
Little do people know that George Clooney's actually immortal.
He's a vampire.
So, did you guys play do you guys play Mario?
I don't have a Switch.
I don't have a
I watch
Switch, man.
videos.
Why do you not have a
I
Switch?
want it, man.
It's 2017.
Yeah, because I don't have 2017 money.
Because my money goes back into the shop. I buy too many comic books.
Wow. All right. Well, I'll take this one over. This is the most I've ever felt, Aaron, that a game was like a true sequel to a game like Mario, the classic Mario 64.
Really?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Aren't all Mario's like sequels?
No.
Sunshine?
No. We don't recognize some of them.
Sunshine?
Yes.
all the
Sunshine
same.
doesn't count. Everything since Mario 64, this is canon.
It's kind of the same.
Odyssey's the new 64.
Galaxy was the new 64.
I'd buy that.
No, it wasn't, because I didn't say so.
That doesn't really. No, you probably did. You just don't remember.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure. Aaron, do you not remember your password?
No, I don't.
Have you tried Big Booty 7?
I did, and I remember I changed it a long time ago from that one. I got it. They're
Have you
sending me
tried
my
1, 2,
password.
3, All Eyes on Me?
No, they're just gonna send me a reset.
Have you tried Aaron 69?
What's the first rule of IT? Like, turn it off and turn it back on?
Nah.
Yeah,
it's,
dude. Did you try that?
Nah, it's not gonna work.
How long have you known Steven? A long time.
Who? Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
Not the same
2000.
time as you.
Really?
No,
I was like a late
year.
addition.
Yeah, it was about a year. Or so
I was
before.
cousin Oliver.
So one more year.
Maybe even 2 years.
If
'Cause
your
I was
guys'
5 years at one, 2 years at the other.
If your guys' stint at GameStop was the Brady Bunch, I was cousin Oliver, I think. I came in like at the very last season before it all disbanded.
Yeah, so then definitely it was
I feel like you two had established karma.
like 3 years before him then. It had to be. Because I didn't know you the first year I was there. The first?
Yeah, not really. We would always be in passing.
Yeah, because I know I didn't meet Carlos for the first 2 years I was there.
You were there when Carlos still
He
worked there?
never worked there. And then
He worked there for like a couple of months.
he worked there, and then that whole stealing debacle.
Oh, that's right.
Hey, Aaron, am I wearing a hat
Sounds like
right
a
now?
good story. Is this a good story?
I feel like you're lying. Am I wearing a hat right
Is
now?
there a heist?
Be honest.
Was there a heist?
There was no
Was there,
heist.
Am
there
I
wasn't
wearing-
there wasn't like a whole bunch of
No,
like
'cause a
jazz
heist-
music playing in the background.
Heist takes thinking.
Yeah, I was gonna say heist. Actually,
there
there's
was no
intelligence
thought.
to it.
Steven, am I wearing a hat right now?
You are wearing.
Was
sort
it
of-
the Klaus? What
I'm
is that?
focusing
You're
my
wearing a
energy.
cupcake.
It involved stealing zooms.
I'm focusing my energy
Yeah,
to
you
see
remember the
whether.
Zoom?
I had one of those.
Better than
son
the
bitches.
iPod?
So
Quote,
funny
unquote.
story. That's the only thing I ever like went to a midnight.
I remember that.
You remember that?
Zoom?
I remember you like swearing by Zunes.
I was a
Microsoft
Zoom man.
No, yeah,
This
because
is
he was a big
Microsoft.
Microsoft guy. He thought the Microsoft phone
Yeah.
was gonna blow up and
I'm
everything
pretty
like
much
that.
Microsoft and Marvel. Aaron.
Yeah, exactly. I think there's episodes out there of him claiming the praises of Microsoft.
The Zune was dope.
It actually wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad.
It had that little like switch thing.
All right, we got our next contender.
All right, adios.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for having me.
One of my favorite people in the entire world is coming to the podcast. Yeah.
I know that's a lot to live up to.
I know a lot of people.
No, you
That's
don't.
insane.
I mean, I work for Shaq.
Yeah.
He knows
What?
a lot of people.
I composed a couple of his tweets.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No,
That's fact.
That's insane.
I composed the
you
Shaq
can't,
tweet.
You can't pull the
Was it
veil
pass
off
me the
of
ball?
celebrity tweets.
Pass me the
Yeah.
ball.
All right.
Are they tick
So
off
it's
the,
just like podcast.
This is
Yeah.
podcast, yes.
All right,
You
all
guys
right.
know her. Madison's in here.
Hi.
And if her husband is Father of the Year, would that make her Mother?
Yeah, so we
of the year?
talked to your husband, and I guess I came clean about I wish he was my dad.
That's not the first time he's been told that.
Yeah, he's a great dad, and you're a great mom too.
Actually, we've been told several times that we wish, like, by kids that we, like, work with. Occasionally, we've been told by them that they wish that we were their parents.
I wish you were my mom.
It It's gotta feel crappy
wait.
for the parents that are
Yeah.
all right, then fine, go with them. I don't have to pay for your little bit.
How's the Pokemon Go update going?
I've watched it for 18
Oh,
years.
dude, I fucking love it, dude. Dude, it's awesome.
Generation 3?
Generation 3, I caught a
Okay.
skitty Metatite in front of my dojo.
Metatite?
In front of her dojo.
Metatite.
Yeah, which is a
like some
fighting
new
psychic type Pokemon.
Wait, is he's not related to Megamite?
No.
Oh, what?
He's Metatite, son.
He is Metatite. And he evolves into Metacham.
Wait, how many did they add then? With this Generation 3, how many more is that?
Fuck, they have like 700 plus.
Really? With Gen 3, they added that
Oh,
much
with
more?
Generation 3, they probably have around
Is it another 150? Are they just doing 150 each time?
400? I have
Gen
no
1 was
idea.
150.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Or
I'm not a numbers
151.
person. I did not pay attention to the numbers. I just
Okay.
catch them all.
All right.
I think it was like 4. I think they broke 4.
You're here too.
I'll be right back.
Me
Maybe
and
grab
Jerry
another
are
beer.
over there playing
Whatever.
a pretty
We
crazy
only got
game.
one more, so I mean, you better hurry up.
I hope I'm not here for South Park. I hope I'm not. Dude, did you guys watch the South Park finale?
No.
It was bad.
What finale? A season finale or
Mhm.
series?
The finale of the show,
Oh, they're never
it wasn't that great.
Really?
Yeah.
Why
The
not?
only good part about it was like that the chick who's currently dating Cartman is starting to realize what a shit person Cartman is.
Cartman's dating?
Yeah, Cartman's been dating for the whole season.
Wow. Yeah, now that they're adults now. They're adults now.
Mhm.
The last time I actually got into South Park was Imagination Land.
Last one was Make
sorry.
Love, Not Warcraft. That's how old.
Oh, wait,
That's how
the
old.
Game of Thrones ones I think came afterwards.
Oh no! Wait,
Those
wait,
were
wait.
funny.
Was Imagine? Which one was with the?
That one was
where
funny.
Cartman went to sleep for the Wii.
Oh, for the Wii? And
Yeah.
then he went to the future?
And he went to the future. Yes.
Oh, that one was
and there
good
like
too.
scientists versus like otters or something like that. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the last one that I saw then.
Are we live?
Yes, we are.
Holy
Chat says.
One camera setup.
And it's like right on
Right
me?
on you, yeah.
Oh man, why not you?
Because I'm old news.
Special Cases is yeah, I don't know. He's trying to direct inside.
He
of
was
chat.
the only person I recognized when I walked in
She
here.
did.
Really?
She's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I know you.
You didn't recognize all these other people?
No. Well, I
Oh, man.
recognized you two, but I didn't want to interrupt you in the middle of a podcast, so.
So what do you guys think the number one game of 2017 is according to this list?
Warframe.
I had to guess.
I don't even know what
Legend
the
of Zelda?
list is.
Let me recap real quick for you.
Well, Legend of Zelda already won the Game Awards, right?
Tekken 7.
If Mario's
is-
on the list,
we already said that. I'll recap real quick. Uncharted at number 20, Call of Duty, Sonic Mania, Mario and Rabbids, Marvel Infinite, Wolfenstein.
you almost said Warframe.
Yeah, I almost did. Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon,
Oh, what?
Resident Evil 7, Injustice 2, Assassin's Creed
Horizon
Origins,
Zero Dawn.
Middle Earth,
They
Shadow
just
of War,
re-released
Destiny,
Pokemon Sun and Moon. with
Destiny 2.
It's on there.
Nope.
Extra quests.
Persona 5, Nier Automata,
Oh,
South
Persona.
Park, Fractured Butthole, Player Unknown Battlegrounds,
PUBG?
Horizon Zero Dawn,
I like that one.
Cuphead at number 3,
I didn't
Super
play that one.
Mario at number 2, and you can probably guess what number 1 is.
No.
Fortnite.
What do you mean?
Fortnite.
Yes.
Yes.
No?
Legend of Zelda,
Oh,
Ocarina of
okay.
Time.
Yeah, that's the one that
Oh,
already
is
won
that,
like
what's that?
everything.
Dream
Yeah.
I want to play it so bad. I still haven't.
Do you have a Switch yet?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that's the first step, is to get a Switch.
Yes.
Then
yes.
you can get the game.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
first
sure.
step.
I had a friend
Second
tell me
step,
they have
buy
a
a Switch.
Switch and they want to bring it over and play the game with me, but I'm like, I'm gonna have to
put the
like
camera
borrow
right
that
there or
Switch
something.
and
They did, it
game
didn't work out.
indefinitely.
I got it right here. or something.
Well, because we couldn't get the cord long enough. Do you want to hold it? While Special Cases
Drinking sangria.
directs.
Drinking sangria.
What's going
Oh
on with the camera?
yeah.
I know. they're like,
California
"Oh."
style.
Motion sickness for everyone.
I mean,
There you go.
sangria really is California
Can't
style.
see,
Come on.
what's going on?
Chat room is
It's-
saying,
it's
"Oh
the
gosh,
Hispanic
finally
wine."
Cory is gone. That guy is so annoying."
That's-
LOL.
Oh yeah.
And that's in the annals of history now in the chat.
All right.
it's
So
just
what am
gonna
I
be there.
talking about?
So now we're talking about I don't know, whatever we want to talk
What do
about.
you want
It's
to talk
pretty
about?
much the wrap up now.
The
We're kind of
wrap
closing
up.
out of the show.
I'm here for the fun time.
You're here for the very
Butt
fun
time?
The fun time. Hey, and it's like the two people I was playing that awesome game with too.
Oh, how'd you like the game?
Dude, I had okay. I had to first text a friend who's seen me at my weakest.
Okay. What did you text him though?
I've actually already got responses from all of the people that I've texted so far.
Also, that was not Z's phone number. The guy was like, "Who the hell is this?"
Okay.
And I was like,
So the first person I had to text was my best friend Christina. Well, she's one of my best friends.
Aguilera, huh?
No, not Aguilera. She's actually the person who I told you was she cosplayed as one of the Mr. Meekses at San Diego Comic Con.
Nice.
I texted her, "Great, I'm being sued."
That's fair.
And she flipped the fuck out. Like she
Really?
was like, "Why would you be sued?"
What you post?
Paul and I can't believe
Keep it on
anyone
there
would
because
sue you.
Goliath is Goliath.
Yeah,
is
no,
Madison.
she flipped the fuck out.
Really?
Okay.
It's drooping.
And then after that, I had to text
I droop a little from
my
time to
brother
time.
from another mother. I've always admired your calf muscles.
Wow.
All right.
He kind of was like, "Whoa, what?"
Did he he responded with what?
Yeah.
What happened?
My sister, I texted. My sister, my blood-related sister.
Blood-related sister.
How long would we have to hug before it became awkward?
Wow. Well, see, that's an easy one because that's family.
Yeah. 4 hours.
Yeah, exactly. I just wanted to know, did
I'm
anybody
just
back
now
out
reading
anything?
her responses. Sorry for my ridiculous laughter.
Did anybody back out in any of the challenges?
No.
Not one time.
Not one time.
Everybody did.
Is it too soft? Are they too soft?
It feels like it. You know what I mean?
There's always that easy card that everybody would go for.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So the way that I figured it out, it's like you have to pick the card that's too embarrassing to do it.
Yeah.
It's the only way. People were just throwing they're playing like Cards Against Humanity.
No, yeah, they're trying to be picked. You don't want to
Yeah,
be picked.
you don't want to be picked.
Yes, because that's how you get the points. Oh my gosh.
And that's my forehead, apparently.
What? You're totally messing that up.
I know. Well, because I'm trying to talk and.
How dare you?
You gotta
How did
video
all of
blog.
a sudden become
hey,
me?
What's up, YouTube?
How did that happen? There's no camera on me.
Yeah, there's a camera on you.
What?
Right there.
Look to your left.
Cameras in my fingers.
Oh, shit.
Wow. Somebody Twitch clipped that if that was visible.
I don't know.
Oh, no, good luck. Just like, what? No camera? Yep, there it is.
Yeah, now you're too high.
Too high. Actually, that was something I wanted to talk about.
What is that?
David said that you guys
Speaking
gave
of
him a
too high.
special cookie
Speaking of
before
too
he
high.
came here.
He did.
Did you save one for me?
Corey has them.
Did he bring one for me?
I don't think he can bring them here. I don't know.
Hey, I don't think I should be recording this
Not
conversation.
if they don't know about it.
He
Sugar
keeps
cookies.
them in his pocket.
Sugar
But
cookies.
just in
What?
case.
Did he make them?
No, I don't know who.
Special
I think they're
cases.
all purchased.
I want one of them.
Dispensary
If
purchase.
I mean, I will pay for it.
That's all between you and Corey. We might have to at least wrap up the podcast section of this one.
Hey, I just wrapped up my drink too.
No.
So.
We're going to keep streaming. That's why everybody that's listening to the podcast, you have to come out to twitch.tv/videogame_bang.
I know. I can't. I can't.
Well, I did
check
just
us
wrap
out
up my
live.
drink as you said that.
Exactly. So now we're going to
Keep
wrap
the
up
camera
the
still,
podcast
Michael J.
this morning.
Fox.
Corey, let's wrap up the podcast real quick.
Corey's in the house.
Going.
Wrap it up.
Webb,
Corey,
get out of your coma and get over
I
here.
don't know if they can see
I wrapped
that.
up that drink.
You too as well.
Where's
Corey.
Ivy too?
You got that special cookie for me?
Yes. Ask Julian.
Julian, who's Julian?
Are we done here or is we done?
These are all lies.
All right,
There's
all
no
right.
cookies.
I'm extroverted enough.
We've already
Finish
passed
the
that,
list.
sir.
I mean the final four.
What's up?
There's the kitty of doom.
We're closing out with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what do you think we're doing
So
now?
it's all of us.
Sit.
David.
Mis amigos.
We just got one camera out here.
Yeah, we only had one camera.
It makes sense, honestly.
What thing?
Yeah, I need somebody to hold this camera. Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Right here? This thing? We need to collect everybody so we can do our Christmas carol.
Yeah.
Dude, I should
A carol. Let's get everyone
I should be hosting you guys.
Carol. Go to Elizabeth.
We're ending. Yeah, we're
Get
Yeah,
Elizabeth
we're
for the
ending.
carol.
okay.
Elizabeth.
So
Oh,
wrapping it
a
up,
few more people we gotta get through.
Oh, wait, never mind.
dude. We don't have time to get through
No,
everybody.
it's fine. It's cool.
Oh, it's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
I already figured it out.
I don't think he figured anything
I
out.
really
I
did.
think you're asking for.
No, seriously, we got a couple people we need to get through.
Okay,
So then let's.
Sorry, I'm still laughing at my sister's
Let us know when it's the end. I mean, I will close with you guys.
We got 2 more.
2 more people?
Yeah, 2 more.
These are like
Yeah.
developers.
Well, bring them on then.
All right, you'll be back. Doomkitty will be back. This is the chaos of the storm. Famous phrase. Send me the 2 people who haven't been on yet. Yeah. Oh, sorry. There we go. So, Aaron, you breezed through the list.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. So now we have to recap the list?
No.
Is that what
Who
I'm
are
hearing?
you?
I'm Brian Murda.
Okay.
I am a event organizer for the Sacramento PC Gaming Group.
Wow. Okay.
My name's Frank. I'm a PC Gaming Group member.
All right.
He's an admin.
Oh yeah.
He won't admit it.
So we hear that that the higher level PC group guys get special perks.
What are these perks?
Yeah.
Are you lieutenants,
Gil
general,
didn't tell us.
It's it's really a dictatorship, and Gilbert runs it.
Oh,
But
okay.
but we do get a little bit of input.
Okay, so what? I mean, how much pull do you have with getting a certain game played over other ones?
Not much.
Yeah, not. I mean,
my
I'm
gosh.
well.
His
I'm,
voice is larger than any single.
And talk right into the mic.
Yeah, we typically will let the community vote, and then we sort of go by what's popular.
Okay, so then if you had to explain why somebody should join the Sacramento PC's gaming group, what would that be like?
It's for fun.
It's for fun.
Yeah, no, we're coming from a point of view that's almost ideologically it's pure. It's about having fun. We're not about promoting other people. We're not about promoting anything. It's about showing up, playing games, having fun, and that's pretty much it.
You guys getting the esports any tapping into that stuff?
A little bit. There actually is a group trying to put together a competitive Overwatch group. Although I'm
okay.
not. I don't really have much to do with it.
What the fuck? Why haven't I been invited to this? You guys know I'm one of the best main tanks
There
in
have been
Sacramento,
posts. There have been
California.
posts. There have been posts. Where have you been?
I mean, I occupy various administration buildings.
No, it's mostly community driven. So if there's an interest for it, then it's all up to the community to make it happen. But as far as like us admins or the people as a group really making it happen, no. But we are totally in support of it. We have a Discord. We're very open to people coming in, hanging out, setting up other PC gamer game nights, events. Show us the PC games that you are into, not just the standard player that everyone knows, like PUBG, Overwatch, things like that.
And you guys do big LAN parties,
Aaron,
right?
what are you doing for the Black Lives Matter movement?
We're doing our first LAN party. I believe it's in February. Our first big one.
Okay.
We're doing a couple internal ones briefly to just kind of see
Internal,
how things go.
What does internal mean? Are
Like
guys going to the
some admins, just kind of some
Okay.
small groups.
All
But our first official one is in February at Square One Clubs, and it's kind of interesting because I think we're gonna have 40 spots. And
Really?
I think Intel LAN Fest this year they shrank and they only went with like 50.
Intel LAN Fest. I've never heard of
That's-
that.
You know what that is?
No, what's that?
Where the hell have you been living? Under a
clearly-
goddamn
Yeah,
rock?
no. If you're big into LAN parties, that was like it here for
Bring your own
a couple years.
Really?
But they've shrank, and I don't know whether Intel's just kind of abandoning it.
It's called DreamHack Sacramento.
Are you guys trying to get into that void right there? Is that what it is? Since
No,
they're-
no. Well, no.
Uh-oh.
Pretty
No.
big void to fill.
I mean, you said they're going. They went 50. you're
Yeah.
going
They went like
40.
50 spots. Yeah.
Aaron,
I mean,
most
technically,
important
we're only offering 10 less than they were.
Yeah, I mean.
So I mean, in a year or two, maybe.
Aaron, most important question of the night. Does this guy look like Starkiller? Or am I just really high right now?
Really high right now.
I mean, what's that actor's name?
I don't know what that actor's name is.
He's like in the other movie, like that good-looking actor guy who was Starkiller in the Star Wars movie, or Star Wars video game.
I
Aaron,
think you're really high right now.
He was Starkiller in Star Wars.
Star Wars?
Star Wars
Star Killer?
A
Unleashed?
video game. He's talking about a
Unleashed,
video game.
right?
Yeah, Unleashed.
Okay, I don't know.
Pull up the actor and let him look at him, and let's see if he thinks he looks like him.
He'll say no. I don't
think
look
he
like
will.
him.
I think he looks like him. He's like the guy who was banging. What's her name?
Really, he's gonna put his business out there
Remember?
like that.
She was banging that person we met.
Maybe you should just show like a picture of her and just see if he says yes or no.
If he's
right.
maybe.
He says you look like this actor.
Right? Am I just am I just picturing in picture?
Yes, I look like a short budget Cristiano Ronaldo.
Wow. He said,
Oh.
wow.
Wow.
I mean, this guy's a much better looking
Said
version
great-
of that.
Great value Cristiano Ronaldo. Wow. Wow.
So are we going to talk about the number one game right now?
The number one game is Legend of Zelda.
Oh, we already talked about that?
We've been
Is that
talking
is
about
that your number one game? Is that your game?
Not our number one game.
What's your number one game?
I half agree. I have a Switch.
Okay.
As a PC gamer, I will I have other
no
consoles.
shame.
I am not.
Why did that sound like- it sounded like a convention?
I'm not like, hey, I'm gonna be in like some like ivory
All
tower.
right. Okay, I have a Switch.
No, I have a Switch. I absolutely
I've parked
love
in
it.
a no park zone before. Okay.
Breath of the Wild was very good. I don't know. It's kind of between that and Mario Odyssey.
Well, that's number 2.
Really?
Yeah, so
Okay,
yeah,
all right.
So then you got
All right,
1 and 2
all
right
right, it's
now.
close,
So did
yeah.
we just have a flood of Nintendo fanboys?
Basically.
Yeah.
I'll be completely honest though. I did play, a good majority of games this year, and I had more fun on my Switch with those 2 games than I had on any other games.
Well, I mean, it's indicative
Yeah, no,
of
I
what's
agree.
the top ones.
I agree. Like there were so many disappointments this year too.
Am I the only non-Switch owner in the table?
Nope, I don't have one either.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't been a
Why?
Nintendo customer in a long time.
Well, why not though?
It's fun.
I haven't done consoles in a long time.
Strictly PC, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then, if you say there's a lot of disappointments,
Wait, who's
what's
that
the-
big streamer guy? Do you know the big streamer guy from Sacramento?
No.
Mycon Punch? You don't know that guy?
No.
I'm
What's
looking
the
for
biggest?
that guy.
What's the biggest disappointment of
No, I mean
2017?
if he was posting like
Video
links to
game-wise.
his like stream, we would have kicked him out.
Video game
Okay.
wise, the biggest disappointment of 2017. You just said there was a lot of them.
I didn't say there's a lot of disappointments.
Well, you're with them, so you're
Personally,
co-signing.
personally, I mean, honestly, Destiny 2 a little bit.
Thank you. Thank
And
you.
I had never played the first one.
And that's
but
sad.
as someone who got excited for it, and I bought the expansion pass.
Really?
I'll admit it.
You spent money
Yeah,
on that?
yeah,
Really?
no, I have an Xbox One. I didn't get Destiny for it.
Okay.
But I got Destiny 2, and honestly, like, it was disappointing because they had no social tools in it for the PC client anyway.
Oh, okay.
Like,
So they kinda
like I
just-
know, like on
That looks just
consoles
like
they
him.
lean
I don't
on
care what you
Xbox
say.
Live or they lean on like PSN or whatever
Yeah.
to handle all the
Are you on?
talking. But
Did we talk to you yet?
Oh.
All right, we got one more. Who's giving up the seat when he gets to volunteer?
Give up the seat.
All right, Mr. Star Killer from Star Wars.
Not
Everybody.
Star Killer.
He's
from
a
Star
good-looking
Wars.
guy, though.
Thank you.
You know how much poon I would get if I looked like that? All right, Neil. I'm not shouting that as a command. Are you ready? All right, let's get this guy on too because I need to talk to
Thank
him.
you for coming out.
Thank you,
Definitely.
sir.
Thank you for having me.
SAC PC Gaming Group. If you don't sign up, you're stupid. That's their tagline, not mine.
That's not their tagline.
All right, I love this. Okay. We already know that Neil is the inspiration of the beard. For those of you in chat who were wondering why I grew the beard, it was all because of Neil. But not many people know about this guy, which is Julian. Have you met Julian, Aaron?
No, I have not met Julian.
Me
How you
to-
doing, sir? He's the editor, correct?
He's the editor.
Yes.
He works for Energy Esports.
So
like
the
I
real
do.
talent is what I'm.
The behind the scenes talent.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. No, if I could take one person to anywhere in the world, huh? 6 minutes, we'll get Ivy and Aaron, or David. So yeah, he's the talent behind Energy Esports videos, and this is the talent behind Oblivion Comics and Coffee, right there. And Julian, what's it been like working for an esports company? Did you ever think you would?
No, my parents always said that video games would get me nowhere. So it's pretty surreal.
Now you two knew each other, right? How'd you guys know each other?
We all both wanted to get in debt together, go into art.
Yeah, I met him at the Art Institute. He was in graphic design, and I was web design, switched to film. But yeah, I think we were both student workers. That's how we met.
Yeah, we hung out with the same group of people, and then everyone else kind of filtered out, and we were what's left. Me, Julian, Laura, Jason, a couple other people.
So Julian is kind of like my main dude. I talked to this guy. He's like my only coworker in this area. So he's done he did all the Shack videos for the SF Shock.
Okay.
All of that kind of stuff. He's been kind of the man in charge of. So bam, suck it. What are you doing with your life?
I'm living.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the listeners.
Yeah. And I think they're going to write the exact same thing. They're like, if we're typing here, we're pretty much alive. All right, cool. So we went through all the top 20 guys.
You
And
guys missed Friday the 13th, by the way. I was kind of disappointed that
really?
wasn't on the list.
That's
Yeah.
what your number one for the year?
Yep.
Friday the 13th?
Yeah.
That kind of came and went, though.
No, it's glitchy, but
Oh,
it's still
okay.
fun. Like it's
Glitchy.
like you're playing in a horror movie. Like even after you die, you can watch someone else.
What was the other one that was similar to that one? Where they just announced that they were going to have Freddy Krueger as a DLC character.
Oh, what was the first version of that other horror game?
Yeah, 'cause
it's
they
kind
had-
of the same theory.
I feel like I watch like streams like with the title on it all the time. I can't remember the name.
Somebody in chat room will know.
Dying Light.
definitely.
Yeah.
It's not Dying
Death
Light.
Stranding.
Yeah, it's definitely not
Deadpool.
that one. Neil, what would be your number one 2017 game?
What did I play most in 2017? Probably Overwatch.
Overwatch?
Yeah.
Nah,
Thank
but
you.
It didn't even come
Thank
out this
you.
year.
Should have been the best game every year.
No.
So Julian, when I gave him his job, not I gave him his job. I sound like an asshole. But when I contracted him, he joined on the team like one day.
Okay.
The very next day, I was like, "Hey, you want to meet at Oblivion Comics and Coffee?" He was like, "Yeah, sure." So I meet him over here, and my boss, like on the way there, is like, "Hey, we can actually send a second shooter with you to Spain when you go to check out DreamHack." And I was like, on his first day of work, basically, I asked him, "You want to go to Spain?" And he was like, "Yeah."
I mean,
How
why
many
not?
people can do that?
Somebody that has the freedom like that?
That's what's cool. He's got the freedom to do that. Most people have like
jobs.
Well, he had a job. He was getting paid to do it.
Oh, well.
I
Was it?
was freelancing before, so that's why I had
Oh.
free time.
If you're not living your life
Okay.
on the edge like that.
It's not, he said he was freelancing or something.
That's like
Living on the
skydiving,
ledge.
bro.
Oh.
Have you seen the global economic climate?
No. Did you like Spain?
Yeah, well, we didn't really get to experience much. We ate at
The way you hear from him,
McDonald's,
he ate it. Yeah, the way you hear from him is just.
Was it like a Royale with cheese?
Well, actually, the beef tasted like it wasn't manufactured. It tasted like
Oh, no,
natural.
yeah, I would think so.
Did it
Out
taste
of
pretentious?
We got in trouble for pointing cameras up at the menu.
Why is that?
I don't know. There's like some Illuminati at the Spanish McDonald's.
They yelled at me to take down my camera or like down my phone.
I like Julian because he's like he's the epitome of the guy who used to be wound too tight, but who's now like perfectly normal and functioning. Like
wow,
he's my camera guy, you know. So we're doing stuff with Rocket League, and he's like I don't know, 50 feet away or whatever. And we have a guy with us who has a coffee cup, and Julian in his head, he's like, I want to get a shot of this guy drinking his coffee, you know, as part of the video, as
Okay.
B-roll. And this guy will not drink his fucking coffee. He keeps like playing with it. He'll pick it up, set it back down, and he's like, he'll move it a little bit, but he won't drink his coffee. And Julian's rolling, spending precious, you know, files on this guy.
I was gonna say digital
Yeah.
files. Okay.
And then like we're looking at the review later of the footage, and we hear him in the background be like, "Fucking take a drink, you son of a bitch." Like this whole side I'd never seen of the guy comes out. He's like, "You little bitch, you better take a drink of that fucking coffee."
Minutes of him just like playing around with it, and I'm like, okay, you know, he's gonna do it. He just took a bite of his food. He's got to wash it down, but then he never.
You hear visibly him on the radio. God
You
damn
hear
it!
it visibly.
You hear it visibly.
Okay.
Did he say spank that coffee?
Is that his thing? Is that his thing or something? Good lord.
Where's? Are you guys ready to close this out? Webb and Ivy.
That's
All
a way to find somebody. Podcast.
We're almost
list,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
So all we need is Webb and Ivy. No, Top Jimmy would be awesome, but all we need is Webb and Ivy, We'll close it out and have everybody sing a Christmas carol, and then we're done.
We gotta do podcast photos.
And photos.
Yeah.
Well, that's all off the this.
No, we
Yeah.
gotta keep the camera with us.
Yeah, no. Well, then you go ahead and carry everything around.
So
with
while
you
you find Ivy, we'll close out
Did
here.
you tell them about in Spain how we kept on knocking out the power in the hotel?
Oh, intentionally, kind of?
Well-
we knew what the cause was.
We knocked it out once because I guess our plugs were bad, and then they turned it on and we tested it again like 10 minutes later, and it shut off the
Wow.
power for all the first floor of the whole
Like
whole
all of
hotel.
esports is like, why does the CS:GO guys have shitty internet? It's because me and Julian were knocking it offline with all our technology and bad plugs. He was
All
also
right,
there when
we
I almost
better-
got beat by customs.
We better.
Oh, okay. Webb and Ivy are
let's
going
do
to
it
join,
now
and then
while
we're
we're
going to
on
sing
the
a
up,
Christmas
yeah.
carol.
Cheers.
Cheers.
King Kong Brewery.
Thank you for everything, King Kong
King
Brewery.
Kong,
They crushed it today. This was really good beer. Do you know what it was?
It's a pale ale. And
Does it have like a cool name? So people know what to order?
You have to get him on this thing, man. He won't come in. But he's gonna be announcing a grand opening soon.
King Kong
Within the
Brewing
next
in
less than a
Sacramento.
month.
You got to check it out. This has been the best. All right, we need David and we need Ivy.
Let's bounce.
Hoot quarters, 11 a.m. Fridays.
Bounce.
Oh, really?
So now we're going to close out, and then we'll have everybody sing a Christmas carol. Now we have our starting lineup right here. Starting lineup.
How you doing, Cory? And now the real show begins. You're more mellow.
Starting
This is the Ivy
the
Doomkitty show. How are you
lineup.
doing today?
You're more mellow this year.
You seem a little more panicked this year. How are you feeling?
You guys seem a
I'm
little.
feeling so much better. The worst part is when I was feeling the worst, I'm sitting outside.
You guys look a little
and
more
like,
stoned this year.
There's
No.
there's like
Faded.
police.
No, not at all.
Everywhere?
Yeah, out there.
Yeah.
Are you starting to feel the paranoia?
A little bit, actually.
Even though it's completely loyal? Wait, why wasn't Jake on the show?
Completely loyal.
Loyal?
I thought he
Completely
was.
loyal?
Was he on like at the very beginning?
Jake wasn't
You
on the
just
show.
say completely loyal.
He blew it.
He did.
He'll be on the extra show.
Oh, we're
maybe.
doing good on views right now.
Are we?
We
40
just got,
views.
Well, we just got a
40 views.
we
Thank
got
you
a
so much.
Boost by
Ivy
Nairo?
Doomkitty.
Nairo. Just
My boosted board?
yeah, he just.
Did he
Is that
really?
a
Was it
sponsor?
Nairo?
Yeah, look, Nairo MK is now auto hosting at 16 views.
Love Nairo.
Oh, so-
Nairo MK, homie.
So where we're at in numbers?
We're done.
Oh, cool.
This is just us getting
Whoa.
to finally acknowledge how much we love each other.
What was the number one? Odyssey?
No, Zelda.
Hey, special
Yeah,
cases.
that
I don't
makes
know where
sense.
Gaming Since Gaming is.
Social Cases was not here tonight.
It was asking where's Gaming Since Gaming.
All right, Gaming Since Gaming wasn't here tonight. Yeah,
Ivy,
that's right.
Yeah,
how's it been hanging out with us?
it's been great. Had a lot of fun. I honestly thought I'd get more screen time, but you know how it is.
Talk
Whatever.
to us about the dreams you've been having at my house. We did let you stay in the sex dungeon.
I don't know. There's been a lot of like bondagey stuff. You know, like very 50 Shades of Grey kind of dreams.
You feel the spirit of all of my semen?
All of the.
Wow, you just jumped right in there. I was expecting like conquests or something more ambiguous, but you just went straight into the deep end.
Yeah, no, not at all. Not at all.
Aaron, on the scale of the show, how am I this year compared to previous years?
You're pointing behind Aaron.
Stoned.
Is it really the same year?
It's the same thing.
I feel like I should be more enlightened this year.
I'd say it's more stoned.
Yeah, you're more belligerent in past years.
I feel like focused. I feel like you can break down any equation right now.
See, that's
Aaron,
what
give me a damn
I
equation.
think that's what it is.
Square root of pi.
I think you think that, but you're not that.
I can see the numbers outside your head.
What do you mean, Aaron?
No.
You'll figure out when you're sober and you listen to it again.
So, I mean, it's been a good year, 2017.
It's been a good year.
Now
How's it?
let's pretend nobody else exists. Ivy, how was your year?
Not what I expected.
Webb, how was your year?
Exactly what I expected.
Aaron, how was your year?
A year. 365 days. No,
Un
excuse me.
gran pedazo de mierda, pero así es
There
la
it is.
vida.
Boom.
When Ivy gets, actually, have you been drinking? Sober as a fox?
Unfortunately, yeah.
You came to the VGB
I can
party.
actually drive us back and like be totally cool.
You drive?
Huh?
You drive?
No, I have my chauffeur.
Oh.
His name's Aaron.
Where is he?
We went to Twitch yesterday, all as a group.
That was cool.
Aaron! Where's he at?
Aaron?
Yeah, where's this chauffeur
He's
Aaron?
wearing sunglasses.
Oh.
He tries to look cool.
I'll see.
He yelled for himself.
I'm looking for some guy named Aaron that's supposed to chauffeur Ivy Doomkitty. Don't know where that guy's at. Yeah, I think so. He might be a Lyft driver. I'll get the app. Hold on.
I'm not gonna lie. I've had a lot of beer.
Twitch? No, you've
A lot
had a lot of
beer
something
and
else.
cookies. How was your year, Corey?
Yeah, how was your year, Corey? You weren't just supposed to paint your beard?
I was gonna paint my beard for this party.
Oh,
I have
that
one
beard.
question for you, Ivy.
What?
Am I wearing a hat right now?
I don't know. Are you wearing a hat right now?
Webb, am I wearing a hat right now? Moment of truth.
Gotcha!
I'm wearing a hat right now.
Did you not know?
I
Can you
could-
not feel your skull?
I can't feel my skull right now.
Do you feel moist?
No.
I felt really moist earlier. Like, to the point to where I was like.
That is not the word you want to use.
I'm like, wet. And I kept, like, touching my face.
Why'd you cut me out of that picture?
It's a video.
It's a video, yeah. So I'm getting everybody in the shop.
Don't ever use that word. You don't want to use that word.
What word?
Moist. I'm not going to say it.
Ivy, what do you think of the Video Game Bang, our dynamic as a trio? Specifically,
trio? Wait, trio?
Specifically me and Aaron.
It's been almost a year.
There's 4 of us, asshole.
No, but you're coming in, so how do we interact
Like you're
with
walking
you?
out.
As a trio, how is it working with us?
It's been great,
What's
actually.
the dynamic?
I like it. I think every single one of you has something to offer. I the most, of course. No, everyone's been amazing. I love you guys. You guys are like family to me. You guys are amazing. Good people. Good fam. Love
How does
hanging
that
out with
make you
guys.
feel, Aaron?
As long as Aaron is not texting
This is
my
the-
sister.
Yeah, Aaron, this is the time
You
where
know
we're supposed to
what?
get
Don't
emotional.
slide into my sister's
It's
DM.
it's time to call her right now.
She might pick up, actually.
Will she?
Is it that part of the show
She'd
already?
pick up. She would pick up, probably. She's been blowing up my phone all day.
Let's see. Hopefully she.
By the way.
I just put in her name.
Someone just smiled and gave me a thumbs up, so I'm going to assume this was a pretty good party.
Who was that?
The least person I expected.
Was it one of the
Your mom?
bums outside?
Who
was
they
it?
Love it. They love
I'm not going
everyone.
to tell you. I'll tell you after the recording. All right, we got to get this thing almost ready to go. How do we end this thing out, Aaron? Do we sing a Christmas carol like we normally do?
I'll do my inaugural beatbox Christmas
Want me
carol.
to get everyone's attention right now, Aaron?
I'm
Are
calling
you
her
calling
right
my
now.
sister?
Yep.
Yeah,
Video call.
we're
her.
gonna video call.
Everybody! We're gonna sing a Christmas carol. Please come join us.
Will she answer?
It's your mom.
Oh no, she's not gonna pick up on Facebook.
Why doesn't she pick up? Why isn't she picking
I
up?
thought you had her phone number.
Let's do happy birthday to Jesus, everybody.
Oh
He actually was born on December 25th.
Hold on. What's the Christmas carol we want to sing? Rudolph? Have we done Rudolph ever?
Carol of the Bells.
Wait, we're
No, that's too
are
hard.
we dedicating this to
Oh,
Saturnalia?
snap.
Yeah, it's Christmas carol time.
Christmas carol time.
Look who it is.
Amy!
Everybody say hi to Amy.
Amy saw it.
Amy.
That's my little sister.
Why are you in the woods?
Thought you said she
She's
wouldn't
wearing
answer.
she's wearing her kigu.
My little sister says she wants to play that game now, by the way.
Why are you in the
Which
woods?
The one who I texted.
Are there
like,
red mushrooms?
uncomfortably-
All right.
Baby girl.
This year's Christmas carol is This Christmas by Wham.
What?
Everybody know that one? Yes, please.
This Christmas, I give you my heart.
And
There we go.
Next day.
this year we're doing Wham.
Amy, can you hear us? What does the fox say?
Everybody's talking about
Wow.
it. We're gonna sing a Christmas carol.
You know what? Your little sister doesn't look anything like a tough time.
Different dad.
Foxes have a tough
Very
time.
white. Blonde hair, blue
We're doing a
eyes.
slow pan.
Yeah.
We're doing a slow pan.
all
This is
white
where the
girl.
show dissolves, everybody.
I love you, baby.
Focus on my voice. If you are high right now, you focus on my voice. I am the god of podcasting. Wait, where's that song
He is
at?
not a god. He is-
All right,
he
people.
calls himself
So
a
we're
god,
gonna wrap
but
it up
in
by
reality,
doing a
in
Christmas
reality,
carol, of course, by whoever
nothing
they
but
are.
crap. Complete crap. We are
Um,
just all talking over each other. It doesn't even matter anymore who's talking. It really doesn't.
Yeah, it does kind of matter. It matters to everybody. So
This
well,
feels good. I like being on the open like this.
So
so much
now
more
that we're
air.
quieting it down a little bit more, we are going to do a Christmas Carol with everybody, and you're going to hear a whole bunch of just drunk and inebriated people singing the worst rendition of stuff. Some people are looking pissed off right now. The reason why you can't hear the other ones is because I've turned them all down.
Aaron, what do you know about George Michael?
I know that he's dead, I think.
Wait, no. Is he getting Arrested Development?
Wait a minute. Can we do something to... I don't know. I didn't do that to her. She did that to herself. All right. The Cory thinks his microphone is still on right now. So he's just talking into a microphone right now. They're all just talking into microphones, but you're hearing only Sir Aaron Carter right now. And you can tune out the rest of them because we're not saying anything.
Here we go.
All right.
Song has started.
It's Gandalf.
Here we go, everybody.
All right, I'll turn them on for this part, everybody.
Last Christmas,
That's not
I
even-
gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special, special. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart,
I
but the very
apologize
next day,
for
you
calling
gave
you
it
on
away.
This is my
This
fault.
year,
Sorry.
to save me from fear,
Wow.
someone special. Aaron, take us out, everybody. Last
Thank you, everybody, for listening to the Video Game Bang.
Thank you
Christmas
for 2017.
episode. We will see you guys all next year, of course. Actually, I think we're probably going to do a show
We
before
still have
that.
more episodes
Yeah.
before the end of the year.
So, thanks for listening. I'm Paul. Yeah, I'm ending it right now.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.